Hi everybody, how you guys doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Nice. Disembodied voice of TSC with us again.
Disembodied TSC voice. Hi everyone.
What up, guys?
Morning,
what up,
Chocs.
friends? It's good to see you all in. So today we're gonna rebuild an OEM board. Yeah, like I actually think that TSC will like this board. I mean,
Ooh, will she?
yeah,
Will I?
I think so. I think so. Basically, it's one of these chiclety style. I know that you're a fan of really low profile keycaps.
I am. I really am. Is that a?
It's I believe it's actually Bluetooth. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Interesting.
I know it's micro USB, which is garbage.
Bouncy chill-ups. This is TSC. Hi.
Yeah, this is my Google Assistant. So we're gonna rebuild this thing today. It's all sorts of I don't know. It has clickies in it. Like this specific customer.
I love that people are comparing me to Siri.
Just with a way better voice. With a way better voice.
Way
you don't make
human.
as many don't make as many inhuman mistakes. We're gonna have some blackberry sparkling water today, I think.
Oh, my flavored water is bean flavored water. Coffee bean.
No, I have some of that too.
Bouncy chill-ups, thank you so much.
What up, Bouncy chill-ups? How you doing, man? Yeah, the blackberry water is not as good as the bean water.
Bean water is superior to all water.
Yeah,
I would have to say.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain. Having a great day. A good morning so far, at least. I don't know. How about you? I know it's not morning at all for you. It's like 6 or 7 p.m. probably. 6 p.m. I would guess. No, 7 probably.
What time is it? What time is it in Germany? It's not as if we're not sitting on computers.
Well, I think it's like 9 I think it's 9 hours ahead in a lot of Germany. I think there's more than one time zone though. Whatever. Hey Siri, what's the temperature for the day?
I'm in Aries room. Who knows?
So I know the air conditioner thing that I have in that room says that it's 64 in there Fahrenheit, but
is that +1 or +2 from GMT?
That would be +1 if it's 9 hours, because we're -8. Then again, we have daylight savings time, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm -8.
Hey, I get to ban somebody. Look at that.
Oh my god, get rid of him. Yeah, I'm Clutchy, you're not wrong. I need a temperature command. So I have the VFD clock that we made a while back, and it does have a temperature readout, but it's wildly inaccurate here because where it's sitting is like under a bunch of equipment, near a bunch of equipment that gets really warm.
Why don't you mount it on the wall or put it in a different location?
Because I can see it right there. It's facing me. I can see the time. I don't care what its temperature is.
Then it'll be accurate.
That'll be weird. That'll be weird. Then again, I guess having a VFD clock is kind of weird. So,
I mean, if you can hang it from the gantry, you should hang it from the gantry. I feel like that should be the...
Yeah, I mean, I can't hang everything in here off the gantry because it can only hold so much weight. I mean, it can hold a couple thousand pounds, but so this is why we're replacing these. Because nobody likes clickies. Nobody wants these clickies.
I mean, there are people who like clickies, just maybe not those specific ones.
I do actually. So as much as I'm not a fan of most OEM boards, I do actually appreciate this board and things. No one should like clickies. I mean, I actually do like clickies, just not these clickies. Like I like Alps Blues and Alps Ambers and Alps Whites. They're great.
Zypos are pretty clicky.
They're not clicky. They're not clicky switches though. They just make a thought.
Right. They're Thocky.
Yeah, no, these are
That'll
clicks.
have to be something
these
we discuss.
they're
in depth
Kailh's.
on Telenovs.
So I don't know. I don't remember if Choc clickies have a click bar. I presume. Well, they may not. I'll have to look at them. Anyway, like I really just don't remember that much about Choc switches because, well, I don't think about them very much. Cream stems.
Have you tried cream packets?
What the hell? Cream stems and alpaca housings. I have not done that. I could make one.
I really love the creative name mashups in this hobby. They're so great.
Me too. Get the iometric clock. So I have to search and go buy one. Oh,
do you have a link to the sound test for that?
Also, Clutchy. Post a sound. Post a link rather. The iometric.
Sorry, we're trying to have two different conversations with two different people all at once.
Yeah, I have not heard that. So give me a second and I will pull up this YouTube goodness.
I'm sorry if my sound isn't that great. We are working on the TSC sound situation. So this is about as good as I can get it for right now. But soon, TM, we will have it. We will have a better sound situation.
Okay, I have queued that. I'm not gonna play that video in here because that would be very difficult for me to do right now. Ooh, that is a cool looking clock actually. The Lemetric time Wi-Fi smart clock. That's actually really cool. Really cool. That's it's $180 though. That is a pricey clock.
I kind of like the little.
It looks really cool though.
Yeah.
I could actually see getting behind one of those.
The little 8-bit weather thing. That's cute.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is cool. I could do it. That's linked it as you have a $400 mic. Hey, I mean, I use this mic regularly. I would use the clock regularly too, but hey, you know what? You have a point, sir.
Somewhere, man.
You have a point, sir. Point taken. Okay, so I'm gonna switch us to the overhead view. A little solder station action. Let's put this up here. It's a little.
Use this
little
mic to talk to me. That's worth $400. Bouncy chill-ups. Yes. Aww. It is worth that much to talk to all of you. Aww. We heart the chat people.
I do. Yes, I do. All right, so it has an on-off. I was pretty sure this was like also Bluetooth. It is, yeah. So we're not going to test or mess with Bluetooth at all because who does that? At least who does that in here? So we're really not going to play with it, but I am going to turn it on and check it out. It does look pretty cool, and I do actually appreciate keyboards like this for certain types of applications. Ooh, it doesn't turn on. It must be dead. I don't know. We can plug it in. We can plug it in. Of course, it's micro USB.
Nicer.
Will it what?
Will it smell nicer if you plug it in?
Plug it in. Plug it in. Okay, so I turned it to the on position, and now it's like, I don't even know. It's like in the on position, it doesn't do things that I want it to. In the off position, it registers as a keyboard. So I'm gonna guess that on means Bluetooth and off means not. But that's fine.
On means RGBs.
It definitely does that. You can put a Twitch follower account on the clock. Whoa, that's awesome, Clutchy. That actually is really awesome. A follower account or like a viewer account? Because like that actually sounds really cool. Like really cool. Wow, both.
See, now it's added functionality. That's fun.
Yeah,
Bouncy,
yeah, I like it.
Bouncy Chill-Ups, I listened to that video of that typing test, and yes, you are correct. That is beautiful. That is stocky in all the right ways.
I want to listen. I don't have a good way to do. I mean, I could set up my stream so that it did. Get the audio, like I could set it up so that I got audio onto the stream. I just don't have it set up right now. So, I mean, everything seems to work on this. Well, maybe. Okay. It maybe doesn't have like really fast rollover. Like if you just glaze over them real quick, but I don't know. It seems pretty cool. I guess I didn't hit escape. Yeah, so like I said, I kind of do appreciate keyboards like this for really like specific types of uses. Like in my living room, I have a home theater PC and I have a Logitech. It's a dome keyboard, but it's a really small layout and it has like a little trackpad on the side of it. Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. Would I love to have an awesome mechanical keyboard out there? Yes. Are there good options for that? Not really. Enter things like this. If all you needed was a keyboard, it would totally be useful. So I understand. You soldered your keyboard, but your letter H doesn't work with your so with your DZ60, you mean? Is it definitely soldered together? If you bridge the two contacts on the PCB together, does it register a switch hit? If yes, then the solder joint isn't good. If no, maybe you burned up the solder joint, like, or the pad on the PCB. Yeah, you may just need to resolder it. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna start pulling this bad boy apart. So if you look under here, I don't obviously see places where there's screw holes, but if there are any screw holes, they're gonna be probably not under here, but under here, etc. There's obviously a screw right here, so we're gonna pull all the keycaps off. Very likely there are screws on the top that make this thing come apart. So if I turn it on now, yeah, its battery might just not be charged enough for that. So an important thing to note when you do boards like this is that there's gonna be a battery inside of here, right? And you have to be really careful because it's gonna be a lithium polymer battery. So you really don't want to break that battery. It could absolutely catch fire. It would be bad news bears. So we're gonna avoid all of that.
Nobody likes their keyboard on fire.
Yeah. Speaking of fire, I still have to figure out where I'm gonna post that video.
Safely on fire.
The safely is not even a problem. I just don't want to get banned on Twitch. So
yeah, let's not do that.
I'm pretty sure it has to happen on like YouTube or something.
Is that like an Instagram thing?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, but I've literally never posted any video to Instagram or streamed to it. Although I what?
No, sorry. I was reading chat and Choc says, poke the battery with your screwdriver.
The smoke lets you know it's working.
You know it's working.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real smoke test.
Yeah. Smoke the battery test / burn your entire house down.
Right, let's avoid that.
I mean, I do actually have a fire extinguisher in here because I still have all the fire stuff in here. No guts, no glory. Also lets you know that it's now not working.
Woody.
True enough. Yeah, it's exclamation point build. Would make for good entertainment though. I mean, burning my house down might entertain you all, but it will not entertain me in the slightest.
It also lets you know it's now not working.
Yeah.
Clutchy. Exclamation point fire.
Okay.
Oh, we could make one of those commands. There's an emote for that.
We could, absolutely. Okay.
Speaking of emotes.
Okay. This is where my mod gets on my case about needing to make emotes, and she would be correct.
Your mod has made some steps towards making some lovely emotes for the channel. I have contacted somebody who can make those for us. So stay tuned, dear listeners.
Yay, emotes.
for some stream emotes, some streamotes, if you will.
Oh, streamotes.
Or if you won't, I don't care.
Let's see what you did there. A punny one. We have a punny one.
I am quite funny. You can never distinguish American accents.
Distinguish?
Is there something distinguished about my accent?
I don't know. You can absolutely distinguish some American accents. You might not be able to understand some American accents.
I am definitely not from Texas.
No, that's
far more twangy. I am from the upper Midwest.
Yeah, and I am from California.
Yeah, which is surprising. If anything, my accent would be mildly Canadian.
Nah.
It's true though.
I have met plenty of people from the areas of Canada north of where you live.
Yes.
It's more. Yeah, it's not the same. It definitely is not the same.
That's why sometimes I refer to people where I am as subtropical Canadians, because we're not quite there.
Subtropical Canadians. This is from someone who lives in a place where it's cold, like 5 months out of the year.
6, and there it's cold longer.
I think our definitions of cold might be different.
I think so. Yeah, no, I don't have.
I prefer the cold
in my voice,
despite the fact that I live somewhere where it's crazy hot.
Yeah, cold is nice for a little while, but for 6 months, it's a little excessive.
A boot.
A boot.
All these people talking about boots don't even get it. They must really like boots here.
I feel like, is Germany pretty humid, Bouncy? Bouncy Chilips?
No, it's fairly temperate.
I'm
not
asking because
humid.
the area that I live had a lot of German immigrants way back in the day. Way.
It's also much colder than Germany.
A skosh. A bit.
Well, than most of Germany, especially where Bouncy should, I believe, be from. Or at least where he's at, I think.
Hey, if you guys organize a tour of meetups in Europe, we will totally come to them whenever they are. Maybe.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna guarantee. I will try.
Maybe.
I don't know that will
happen.
But
it's certainly a good reason.
Yeah, no. It's a great excuse to. Not like I need an excuse, I guess.
Sure.
Sounds expensive, though. So, I really don't love the keycaps, the, like, chiclet keycaps. I know some people are a fan of these really low-profile things, but I just don't love them.
Oh, shoot.
Germany is absolutely average. It pretty much is. I mean, yeah, their weather, like, they get snow. So it's cooler than where I live, but like a lot cooler than where I live. But they have pretty moderate weather overall, which is good. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? Oh, I stopped the music so that I could try and queue up a video, and I couldn't queue it up with the sound, so I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 screws. Wow. My original counting was very bad. Very, very bad. Alright. Time to pull this thing apart. And again, if you do something like this to an OEM board that you know has a battery in it, I'm seriously making sure you
have battery.
Yeah, be very, very careful. We really don't want to catch anything on fire, and lithium polymer batteries are quite fragile. And I don't know what the inside of this board looks like, so
it'll be a discovery, an adventure together.
It will be. We're going on an adventure, boys and girls.
It's at this point where I wish Twitch would allow GIFs, because I would totally play the Bilbo Baggins going on an adventure. We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure. I don't know. I would like to see Germany. I would like to see a lot of Germany. It's like a very nice country, honestly. And
That's always someplace I've wanted to go to.
And while it has been many years since I've spoken any German, I did take a couple years of German, so it would be kind of nice to go and, like, you know, be able to listen and hear people. Heiny,
thanks for the sub.
Heiny, man, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that, man. I really, really do.
The only German I ever learned was from my grandfather, who used to count to us in German, and that was it. That's all he would ever do.
Watching Josh and listening to TSC while eating, perfect. You're always welcome, dude. I'm telling you, man, if I end up in your neck of the woods, I'm totally gonna look you up. That's totally gonna happen, man. Absolutely down to chill. I really, really am.
And if that just so happens to be around October.
I see what you're doing there. I don't think we need an excuse to drink beer either, though.
That's
a
true.
new raid
Black
from
Simon.
Black Simon.
Thanks for the raid.
Thanks so much, man.
Hi, new raid friends.
Hi, friends. I heard you like eggplants. Ruh-roh. I sense a lot of
only sauteed and chopped up. Sliced.
Oh no! I think this is an emote thing that's about to happen.
Oh, I figured, but
thank you. Okay, so we're pulling this board apart. So we removed all the screws, and now I'm just trying to separate the plate, which is the top of the case, from it, right? And boom, done. So the top completely comes off of the bottom, and then the battery is probably glued down right here. It is. So that's going to be interesting because there's switches under there. So we do actually have to get this battery up and disconnect it. So right now we're going to disconnect it. Oof. Okay. So pulling on this, it wants to separate the socket itself. Just all the fun. That purple HBCP was beautiful, dude. Josh keeps talking about how great the board is. So I don't have my purple one yet, but I will have it, and it did look beautiful.
The silver one.
Yeah, I can do that. Everybody likes. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves the board, and I love it.
That silver HBCP is so nice with Choco on it.
But the purple one, I can't wait.
Corn caramel. Hello.
It's just such a good board, man. Mine gets like dirty because, you know, I use it like all day or a day. Heiny, this is my mod. This is TSC. Tiny Shiny Crumb.
Hi.
She's the disembodied voice.
In the stream.
Love this board. Still fave.
Yep. We're trying something new. We're trying something new on the stream. We started last stream on Wednesday, and we're just trying something new to see if
what up,
people
Petrov?
like it. Good morning, Mr. Petrov.
How you doing, man? All right, so for whatever reason, this whole like socket wants to come with this LiPo battery.
So what are you going to use to remove and then reapply the glue?
So there's like a weird glue pad there holding the battery on. So I'm gonna have to use like this spudger tool or something to like separate the glue. Yeah, Petrov, it's kind of fun. And it's kind of nice having my mod via voice in the chat, because any of your guys' chat that I miss, like you guys can, she can, whoopsh, you know, be like, hey, listen.
INU7EL. I'm probably definitely absolutely saying that wrong. Yes, do a stream. That's awesome. They just boarded the ISS, International Space Station.
Yeah, so that's actually really cool, man.
Doc2 owned. Hello.
I'm pretty happy about that. I'm happy that we're back in space on not Russian powered rockets. I don't mean, not that there's anything wrong with Russian powered rockets. They've served us pretty well since 2011, but
yeah.
Josh should mute his mic and people would be so confused. Aw, are you telling me to shut up, man?
No, I think he's saying
you hurt my feeling.
Your mic and I talk and you move your mouth.
Yeah, no, I know. I was joking.
Confuse everyone.
I was joking. I just wanted an excuse to say you hurt my feeling.
Aw. Just the one?
Yeah, just the one though.
Just that one singular feeling?
Yeah, not all of them. Just one. So I'm not actually too worried about getting this glue up. I'm actually more worried about getting the glue back down.
Oh, I don't think you hurt his feelings for real, Bouncy.
No, you didn't. I'm fine. And I can appreciate the fact that my voice is less appealing. Hey,
Inu, thanks for the follow.
Inu, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. No, man, don't be sorry.
No hurt feelings.
Oh, man. This glue is so gross on here. Gotta be honest.
Bouncy says, I actually think you have a very pleasant voice.
Aw, thank you. So when you
have a very pleasant voice.
When you guys do this, right, you have to be careful. You don't want to apply too much torque on the battery itself because, again, lithium polymer. And lithium polymer, like if we were to puncture this, would want to catch on fire. Or if we bent it really hard, would want to catch on fire. Doesn't anyone remember the Note 7? All those phones catching on fire?
Yeah. It would be faster with the Dremel, I think, says Choc.
Yes, it would be faster. It would also
be
much more energetic. So
energetic
we've
is
now,
one way of putting it.
We've now separated the battery, right? I'm going to actually set this off to the side because I don't want to damage it. I don't want to nick it or ding it or whatever. I also don't want to use it at all. Okay. So now we have all this goo on the PCB where we're going to desolder some things.
Ew.
So we're going to need to figure that out too.
Goo gone?
Oh yeah. And we have some of that.
Yeah, that's probably going to have to happen.
Would be faster with the Dremel. Jesus, dude. So ruthless.
Just use a belt sander and get it off.
Yeah. Gone. If you sand it off fast enough, it won't have a chance to catch on fire because you'll just completely separate all the components inside.
You will effectively remove the battery though. So
you will.
Mission accomplished. Yay.
Yeah. Destructive disassembly. All right, so do you know, I checked the USPS shipping site 500,000 times a day. Well, so
we all really
he's waiting on a board, and it's international shipping, right? So even though, so like within domestic shipping, the times are really accurate. You know what I mean? Like it's like, hey, this board is going to be here in X amount of days, and it's like pretty close. But with international shipping, you can never be like 100% sure. At least it was cheap. Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, Bouncy, did you send pictures to Dixie of your 8008 box?
I don't know. I don't know if,
now that we're talking about international shipping,
if you mind, hopefully, that I'm gonna reveal what international shipping of that board costs, but to get it there in 6 to 10 days, and there was one faster option and one slower option, but the 6 to 10 days was $75. $75. Thanks for 75 bucks. That is more than I've paid for international shipping on other boards. It was listed as 3 kilograms. I think is what they what USPS had to put on there. So, and that sounds about right. Heavy, quite heavy. Quite heavy. And pretty big. I mean, honestly, right? It's a TKL, and then it had the original box for the TKL, plus that was in a box. Freedom units?
System. Freedom units.
Yeah,
For those of you using Freedom units, that is 3 kilograms is 6.61387 pounds in Freedom units.
Well, I think pounds kind of automatically denotes Freedom units, right?
I mean, maybe.
Or non-euro money. One of those.
Non-euro money.
It's one of those.
Well, the UK uses pounds for their money.
That's what I was. Yeah,
sir.
That's what I was referring to. Non-euro money. I get I am your quality work built with love. You do, man, and I always will. That it's just I've built other boards that have gone international, and that's just the most that I've seen paid. But there was one slower shipping option, and it was like $50, but it would have, according to USPS, like it might have taken like a month right now. So I was like, okay.
Inu says, I just desoldered a board and discovered that the Band-Aid and lube reacted to make some really sticky goo. Ugh. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that sounds gross, dude. I'm sorry.
How did you get rid of it? And you
Goo Gone is only so effective at removing this, which is crazy because Goo Gone's usually really good.
Goo Gone is great for removing a lot of garbage, a lot of stuff. You used butter, like actual from a cow moo butter.
Well, I mean, it didn't come from the cow as butter.
Right. There was a bit of a processing there. I get that.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's really just you shake it for a really long time and it eventually turns into butter.
If you
magic. It's like magic. If you didn't do that as a child, take milk and shake it until it turned into butter.
If you irritate milk long enough,
you
it
should
becomes
totally
butter.
Try it now because it's crazy. I just remember being like 5 years old or 4 years old or whatever and being like, it's magic. This is magic.
I mean, I've made butter before in my food processor, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll be really fast. I mean, but if you just put it in a baby jar and shake it forever. I think that's what they made us do. I think they were laughing at us in the background. Probably.
Haha, we're making all these kindergarten labor.
Yeah, kindergarten teachers are like, oh man, these stupid ass kids. Oh man.
Like butter.
Like butter. All right. This is like not working as well as I wanted it to. Goo Gone is usually good. I don't want to spray a bunch of Goo Gone directly on it. So Goo Gone's oil based, so it should be fine. But I want to be able to clean it off without problems. What's up, Goddess Jana? How you doing?
If they shake milk long enough, maybe these demons will get tired.
What?
That does make sense.
Whoa.
No, you give the milk in baby jars to little kids and make them shake it till they're tired. Yeah, I can see that as a.
Oh, I got it.
A semi-effective child minding tactic. Yeah.
No, not me. I was like, can I have some more, please? Make more butter. It's like magic. This magic needs to be repeated. Man, this is disgusting.
It's like magic.
Like Charlie the Unicorn magic?
Yes, like Charlie
it's
the Unicorn. It's a magical
Leopleurodon. Man, these people are going to be like, I don't even know what they're talking about. Hopefully you guys know what Charlie the Unicorn is. If you don't, you should, after my stream, go watch it.
Are we dating ourselves terribly by saying Charlie the Unicorn?
Yeah, smoothly. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Oh, man. But it's a magical Leopleurodon.
It is a magical.
I don't want to give away the end. I was going to talk about Charlie the Unicorn and how it ended and what it was all about. But I don't want to ruin the story for anybody, because if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's outrageous. Truly, truly outrageous.
Smoothly, thanks for the follow. I have the link to Charlie the Unicorn. Would you guys like me to post it?
Oh yeah, post it. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm posting it. Here you go. You're welcome. Happy Sunday.
All right, so
or whatever day it is wherever you are. Because time has no meaning anymore.
Yeah, that is as clean I think as I'm gonna get that, which is fine because the contacts are clean enough for the desoldering pump to pull it up. And I think that's mostly what we need. I'll clean it better when we've actually got it off. When we got the PCB separated. So there's also these LEDs right here. I'm trying to look at how they're affixed. And there's some kind of a glue. No, there's no glue that holds them down. Oh, okay. It took me a second.
Doc says, I think spoiler alert is past its expiration date on Charlie the Unicorn. Hey, I would say too.
You're not wrong.
However, there are whole new generations of the internet discovering the archaeology of the original internet memes and video content, like Strong Bad and Charlie the Unicorn and other fun things.
Strong Bad.
Ask a Ninja.
Star
Ask a Ninja
Runner.
was fabulous.
Ask a Ninja.
Man, the
I didn't actually watch
pretty weird crap.
that much Ask a Ninja, but it is funny. Homestar Runner, oh fuck yeah. No joke, Tiny. Love Homestar. Tractor burning the people.
For links to all this old stuff,
Yeah.
please let me know.
Yeah, we're totally
post
we're
them.
dating the shit out of ourselves, but whatever.
We really are.
Yeah, light switch rave. Hold on.
Did not install a light switch for you to throw light switch raves.
We did a light switch rave here.
Yes, you did. Chunk Slayer 69. Nice. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you so much for that follow, Chunk Slayer. We appreciate it.
I'm gonna look that episode up now because that was a great episode, along with the Trogdor episode.
Light switch rave. It is a cheat. It is a cheat.
The cheats.
All right, so I need my coffee. Bean juice is required.
Yes.
Your little brother, who is 19 years old, recently got tricked with one of the most disgusting old video. Yeah, don't say, because I have a couple ideas of what it must be, and I don't want to think about those videos.
Ew. I mean, there's tons of them, terrible ones out there.
There are, but there's a few that are just like, ugh, cringe hard.
Does it have something to do with a cup?
Or a tub? Oh no, that was the one that I was actually thinking of, which I'm lucky to have never actually watched. Like I saw the the very like title cover image, but I've never actually watched that. I mean, I know what it's about. It has been explained to me, but it got explained to me before I watched the video, so I was like, I never need to see this. If it's the one I'm thinking of, Bouncy Chillups. I'm lucky. Internet veteran, of course, knew.
There you go. There's a link to the techno episode of Strong Bad Emails.
Oh, nice. Yeah, post that. This is the champagne bottle one. Jeez. Man, we're like, oof. The internet is sometimes a terrible place. You guys are just making me think. The internet is also terrible sometimes.
The internet is a terrible place, but the internet can also be a wonderful place.
Oh no, it's a wonderful place.
Twitch
sometimes.
for keyboard streams, and the lovely charity stream that happened, that Visionaire put on.
Well, that was awesome. You were leading me into being like, which reminds me, you guys should all follow or sub or whatever with the buttons up in the corner if you're not already. But then we started talking about charity stream, and the charity stream was awesome. I still owe the audience like burning off the hair on the underside of this arm
on fire,
which I'm totally down to do. I can't do it on Twitch. People have me like so worried that Twitch is going to be a problem with it. So it means setting up on something else. The smell of goo gone. It's not.
Smell good. Goo gone. Not great. Smell of burned hair. Worse.
Yeah, but I mean, that's easy. Whatever. Oh. Whatever.
Oh,
burned
while
hair.
you're following our socials or following the channel.
Yeah,
also, go check out Kailh and Opes.
Yes, definitely do that.
We will be starting new content on starting to upload content on June 9th.
Yeah. Some of it's already been recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And we're recording more soon. because that's what we're doing. Because that's what we're doing. We're getting together regularly and we're recording content. Man, it's like a thing, finally.
Let me look at the episode lists we have.
I think the ones that I was most into is GBs and what else?
Although
layouts,
the ones that we've
probably
created so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, we did GBs, layouts, and keycaps so far. And we've got basic soldering coming up.
Yep. Basic soldering. Which, I mean,
soldering
if I'm being honest,
basic.
If you wanna, if you're a basic bitch, how to learn soldering.
How to learn soldering for a basic B.
Yeah.
I believe. Sorry, go ahead.
No, so like this is obviously going to have lead-free solder. So another thing to remember if you're doing a bunch of desoldering of a board like this and then you're going to solder it back together, have your temp a little higher than you normally would for unleaded solder, and take care not to add too much heat to the pads. Don't stay on them for too long, but get good clean removal in this process because it's going to be important for when you go to solder.
Corn caramel, I have affectionately named this the desoldering gun of doom because it is so loud.
Not the desoldering gun of Dune. So it's funny because
Not Dune, no.
Tiny Bush and I have talked a lot about like different soldering tools from time to time, and the one reason, the biggest reason that I probably will eventually get a JBC at least desoldering pump is the sound. So the sound of this thing is super loud, and even though you're talking like a pretty hefty amount of money for a decent soldering station, like I'm really tempted to do it because I can put the pump itself on the underside of this desk and insulate you guys from a lot of the sound. Like,
My niece says my new 951.
oh, you have a
951. So
nice, man.
Can you link
some
that?
of the Weller and Paste desoldering irons, they're so quiet. Yeah, I've used some of the Paste ones that are really quiet. I haven't used any Weller ones at all. You getting the full station soon from Hacko?
The one with the hot air. Now I'm gonna have to look this stuff up.
Yeah, I have like really cheap hot air. But I mean,
just walked outside.
Something like that. No, I have
oh,
Tool Lure. That's like a
contraband.
cheap Chinese one. You got some leaded solder. Nice. Did you get that? You get that Kester Bouncy chill-ups? It turns out you know somebody.
Thanks, Heiny.
For what it's worth, Bouncy. Like, I mean, don't worry. It'll cost a shit ton of money to send you a few pounds of solder, but it'll cost more to send it to you than it'll cost me to buy it off Amazon.
I'm definitely keeping that in my list of keep links.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow that equipment. The Hacko. Oh, okay. The 951. Yeah, so the 951 seems pretty cool. I haven't played with that one either.
Heiny, did you?
I've seen them.
Was there like a pack of extra tips, or did you have to buy them all individually?
Is it really? I just haven't played with the 951. What
Yakios asks, is
like
leaded
totally
solder
looking at this
against
thing.
EU regulations or something?
I think it's hard to get in the EU. So how do you like that 951, man? I'm really, really, really curious as to how nice it is. And how nice it is compared to the Pace ADS 200. Because they're really similar price.
Thanks for the follow. I really hope I'm saying that right. It's so much different saying these things than saying names than it is just typing them out.
Bouncy, you accidentally ordered 5 rolls? Like 5 pounds?
Oh dear.
Oh man, I hope it's Kester. I really do. I hope you got great stuff. Or something else that's really good. more than just Kester.
Corn Caramel, thanks for the follow.
Bunch of extra tips. And send me the ones you got. Wait, what? Huh? Did I miss something? Really love soldering station with tip cleaner. Makes soldering so clean. So does that have, what kind of tip cleaner are you talking about? Did that come with, man? I'm so curious. You're just talking about like this guy? Because this is inexpensive.
I got it right on the first try.
The cool tip cleaner that I want is that paste motorized one where you just stick the tip in there and it burp. Like handles
Captain
it automatically.
This is Tiny Shiny Crumb. Hello. Lysol, thanks for the follow.
Thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, these are good. This is a reasonable price too. The paste one is stupid, or the JBC one is stupid expensive. The motorized one. You can also program the delay of the setback for the iron holder. You set mine to sleep mode after 5 minutes. Default is 1 is too quick. Yeah, so the Pace ADS 200 only has like a few buttons on it, but it actually does have auto setback modes, and you can change the timers too. And the holder that I have doesn't have the auto setback trigger in it, but you can get one that has it, and you could even put your own switch in the one that doesn't have it. I just have my timer set to the default, which is 30 minutes, I think, which is fine for me. Seems to work.
Doc21 says, last Sunday you mentioned there was a bit of a difference between a soldering iron with a ceramic element or one that's one piece. What was the term for the one piece style of iron?
So there's a lot of different ways that could be titled, but I'm trying to remember what the term that Pace uses. I don't know. It's integral heating element, right? So cartridge style. SPCZ, thanks so much for that follow. Appreciate that, man.
Spiz. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, the nice thing about the 951 kit is that it comes with it anyway. Yeah, and that's super cool, man. Like, I actually thought about buying so they sell the Pace ADS 200 kit with and without the auto setback stand, and I think it's like $40 more for the one with it. All the reviews I read, at least about this iron, was like, don't get it. It's kind of meh.
Disco Crocodile, thank you for the sub. Thanks so much. Good morning.
Appreciate it, man. How you doing? Yeah, so at least that the feature on the Pace stand that comes with it is meh. Like, it kind of doesn't engage fully sometimes. So I was like, okay, not gonna get it. But if your stand actually works really well for the auto setback, I could definitely see that being a thing. I totally want to get some time in with a 951 at some point, like, just so that I can report to people that there might be another really great option out there. I mean, I'm sure it's a great iron.
I mean, thank you so much for posting all those links in the Discord. Those are going to be very fun to look at later. Bouncy, that is a ridiculous amount of solder, and also there's
I don't
a
even know what
nice
you're gonna do with that,
8008
man.
image in the background there.
I don't even know what you're gonna do with all that solder, man.
I mean, solder things.
Dude, Disco, everything
Put things
is
together.
great. Everything is great, man. Everything is
solder
fantastic.
everything, like a wall of stuff.
Jeez, Bouncy Chillups, so much more solder than you probably wanted to have. How much was it there? Tempted to try, since you solder a lot. Flip the solder. I mean, in the EU, he might actually be able to flip the solder because it's leaded solder.
Yeah, you actually might. So it was cheap, so it might be tremendously toxic on top of that. Yay!
Well, it's leaded.
No, that's bad.
It's leaded, so there's definitely a level of toxicity.
Of course.
There is definitely some toxic stuff in there. I don't know why they're so anti you having lead though. Like, who cares? I mean, I understand why not allowing like companies to use leaded solder in production of PCBs, or
that actually does make quite a bit of sense because, you know, environmental pollutants.
but the you having access to lead,
etc.
like for your own purposes, kind of who cares? That's my opinion. Like, why bother restricting people from having access to that stuff? Yeah, this thing needs to be
Lead
cleaned up.
vaporizes around
Soldering, yeah, lead doesn't vaporize until way higher than the regular soldering temperature. So you're not worried about the fumes. You're worried about literally, like, I'm touching components that have lead. Like, this is lead in my fingers. So you want to not like then touch your face with the tips of your fingers or anything. Now I have to be careful, right? Until I wash my hands. I don't want to get lead into my system. That would be bad. Quite bad.
For some dumb reason, the EU is super into not killing their population.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the deal, right? Like,
what?
Dying is easy. Like, you don't need lead to do that, and there's plenty of household things that can do that pretty quickly.
Which we're not going to go into.
Yeah, we're not gonna like talk about what they are, but lest we give people ideas. But what I mean is having access to lead solder for your own private use just seems not like a bar that's worth like
grab
setting
a
too
sandwich
high.
Time with 205 grade 0 and lead.
Like you do.
Of course, because lead is the perfect complement to 205 grade 0 on a sandwich.
Yeah, just what I mean is it's not as toxic as plenty of other stuff that you regularly get exposed to, so long as you're not eating it.
Wait, you're not supposed to eat that?
No, don't do it.
What? I've been lied to all these years.
Oh no. Paint chips with lead in them, yes. Nom nom. No.
Perfect addition to a charcuterie board.
Oh. It adds good flavor, right?
I mean, after a while you won't be able to taste anything, but sure.
Because you will have died?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Bouncy
I was like,
says, eating 205 grade 0 makes you poo easier, I heard. I mean, it's theoretically true.
oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't break down at all in your system, so it will probably absolutely
Teflon coated intestines.
make you go if you eat enough of it. Don't though.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, if you're after that effect, probably just drink a bunch of apple juice or something.
Yeah,
like,
drink some water, hydrate just a little bit.
probably don't try and use 205 grade 0 as a completely non-homeopathic remedy. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this desoldering pump. Why did that not work that well? Oh, it did. Weird. Just didn't look like it. So I hate dealing with unleaded solder. Like right now, when we're desoldering all of these joints. Kind of a pain.
It's not technically, like, maybe because it's not meant to be desoldered, but...
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, their intention, the original equipment manufacturer, was not, their intent wasn't to have people...
Well, even if they were, I mean,
but...
even if they were, there was no legal way, almost certainly,
Sure.
for them to use leaded solder.
Because environment, yo.
Yeah, and I'm, like I said before, I'm totally good with companies not being allowed to mass produce things that have lead in them, right? Like, because these things end up in the landfill, and that's a problem.
Yes.
Josh, did I try
waste otherwise?
Did I try RTX voice for desoldering? Man, I can, but it, with the compressor and all the other audio stuff going on, it's really, really bad. It makes my voice sound super muddled. But
Space
I could
Inspector
try.
68, thanks for the follow. I love that name.
Space Inspector. What's up, man? Is this like stupid loud? It's pretty loud. Hold on.
It is rather loud.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, it sounds really bad. RTX voice with all of this other audio processing stuff that's going on here. Like, really bad.
Loud yet useful. That is true. It is very useful. But this is, you guys are hearing why I originally named this thing the desoldering gun of doom. It is so loud. It's gotten better with the compression, with the noise compression that he's added, and other stream improvements. But it's still, I mean, this definitely takes away from the ASMR aspect of the stream.
Sorry.
Unless you're into that. I mean, some people could be into desoldering gun ASMR.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, so I mean, luckily it won't be on for much of this stream. That's, I guess, the best that I can give you. RTX voice is really awesome. Like, and Salvin uses it with CNC machines going in the background. But he also obviously doesn't have a lot of that other voice processing going on.
And he says, give me more desoldering ASMR.
Who does?
And he says this.
Oof. Okay.
With
all right.
Craigasm emote.
Oof. Okay. I mean, you'll get some. You'll get some more for sure. We're only a little more than half done with this board. But speaking of which, we're going to start speeding this process up a little bit, maybe.
So chat, are there any group buys or new things coming out that you are looking forward to?
Yeah, there's some group buys that I'm looking forward to.
And if you want to, definitely post some links.
And some that just happened that I'm really, like, I can't wait for. And some that happened a really long time ago that I should be receiving product on finally. So Kepler, hopefully, I haven't gotten my shipping notification yet, but Kepler should be sometime soon. Some people have gotten shipping notifications, is my understanding. So
that's pretty awesome.
I kind of can't wait for that one. Not quite as long ago, HBCP ran, and I should be getting that purple polycarb one, which I can't wait for. There's
polycarb though.
One private GB that is gonna happen nearly immediately that I can't wait for, that I can't divulge the details of. And there's another private GB that one of the people in chat is aware of and part of that I can't wait for also. But I also am not going to reveal details on. There is a private GB that I'm waiting on shipment and stuff for, and that's the Crown, which you guys have heard of on my stream and on other people's streams. That'll be a cool board. Man, there's some cool private GB stuff, and then some cool stuff that just happened, like HMKB. I'm really excited to get the HMKB 95. I really want that. I think it's going to be a really cool board, especially for that awesome price that it went for. I don't know if anybody else got in on any of the HMKB action. Maybe a different layout or something like that. You got one of the 1800? Yeah, me too. Corn caramel, same thing. HMKB 95. That's the 1800 compact one. I cannot wait. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So with
I would love to get another full size something out there.
So with HMKB, I will have 2 HBCPs and HMKB, and I want to eventually find a box CP. And actually, after playing with it, what was that one that we just did? There was the TX, the HJCP. I would like to eventually find one of those.
Gray 75 for me.
You got the gray 75, the gray colored 75 HMKB. Is that what you're talking about? Store snooze? Store snooze? Like tobacco snooze? Like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, okay. Gray 75. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get a 65, but I will say I ended up not, specifically because I've gotten in on Chimera, and I got in on Space 65 Cyber Voyager, which also I'm looking very forward to, because I got the Schrodinger version, and I can't wait to see what color I got.
Heiny, that looks really cool. He posted a link in Discord of the DIY Weller desoldering add-on for providing suction for a DSX80. That's actually really cool.
Whoa, what is this? This is in mine?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this.
Chat, if you want, you can go in the Discord and look at it, or I can post the link in there. It's up to you guys if you want the link to the video.
Whoa, I totally put that on there. A DIY Weller desoldering add-on sounds freaking awesome. I did get a... I was seriously considering making a DIY soldering iron before getting a Pace ADS 200 and using a JBC handle for it, because there are some cool DIY projects on Hackaday specifically for that, but like with open source projects and stuff like that. But I just decided against it.
Discord link is broken.
Is it?
It was before. Hang on 1 second. I will get you guys a link and you can pop into the Discord.
That is very unfortunate. Sorry guys.
We're gonna have to fix that.
I think the instant invite that I had set eventually ran out.
I think it times out, even though it says it doesn't. Oh, did it, Lysol? Good.
Wait, did it work or not? Is that what Lysol was talking about? Like it worked? The Discord link?
Did the Discord link in the channel here work for you? Or the stream work for you? Or did... Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Did you buy the FR301 drill bit to fix clogs?
So
that's what that is, the description.
So I have a drill bit of the appropriate size for it, but typically speaking, I just use that, and then I use this tool right here to fix the clogs. Before Hacko started offering that drill bit of the right size, I did buy one. I just haven't had to use it. I have burned a tip up though, and I do still have that tip, so it is actually possible that I have one that could be reused. But that tip is the one that got left on for an entire week. I did accidentally leave this desoldering gun on for an entire week.
You should keep that and put it on your wall as like a trophy.
I mean, like I said,
yes,
I kept
please
come
post your keyboard pics in the Discord. That would be great. And anybody else who wants to, come post your keyboard pics.
Absolutely. Absolutely post them. I want to see all your awesome boards. As much as I like the FR301, it does require quite a bit of effort and maintenance to keep it going. some of the other desoldering options out there require a little less effort to keep going.
Oh, I'm gonna mess this name up, and I'm real sorry. Jiguo Choc Dark Yellows, question mark? I believe so, yes.
Jago? Giago? I'm Jargy.
Jargy.
Oh, Jargy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jargigo. Jargy? Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so we're gonna use these Choc Dark Yellows, man. We're gonna replace the Choc Whites with these Dark Yellows. I have autofocus off still.
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't.
I do. Sorry about that. Yeah. Dark Yellows.
Sorry, I tried really hard to get the names right, but it's... Because that's important. Oh, those are some really cool keyboard picks. Keep them coming, guys. Yeah, this one is gonna be. This is a low-profile OEM board that he's.
Yeah, so this is an OEM, which we don't do a ton of OEMs on my channel, but I have done a couple, and I have actually done 2. This makes 2 or 3 recently, actually, which is really rare. But yeah, this is. Oh no! There we go. Yeah, this will make 2 or 3 that we've messed with recently. I'm kind of happy to do it though. Like, honestly, it's cool for everybody to be able to see. Like, and I don't mind low pro either. Like, I really do like building high-end boards, my own and other people's. But I don't want it to seem like we're not giving love to parts of the hobby that a lot of people do. Which is why I will also take through-hole kit boards and stuff like that from customers so that I can play with those and show those off on stream, because honestly, like that kind of and this, they touch on a segment of our hobby that is sometimes overlooked on the streams, I think. Because, well, people want to build these and they're complex things to do. And if people aren't covering them, people aren't showing how that works, then you guys are kind of just left on your own sometimes to figure it out. And in some cases, customers who don't have the means or the equipment or the skills to do it themselves, they need somebody to do that too.
Ella Yellow says, I think a desolder gun will be my next big purchase. It just makes everything so much easier. I would agree, except listening to it.
Yeah, if you're doing rebuilds, I agree with you.
If you're doing gun goes.
Yeah, it's like
says Archie.
It sounds like a ridiculously long fart.
Ridiculously long and angry
yeah.
fart. Yes.
It's like an incredibly angry motorized duck.
An angry motorized duck.
Yeah.
An angry motorized evil duck. It's very, very angry.
Oh, burp.
So Jargy was asking how the switches feel, and Shox is asking or saying, can you rebuild the board that came with my Dell Optiplex?
With your Dell Optiplex? Like your rubber dome board? No. Not gonna do that. Unless it's like a really old Dell that came with an AT101W or something. In which case, yes. And we have done that. Or a Dell AT101, I guess.
Shock says, I thought we were being inclusive. Well, to a point, I guess.
Of mechanical keyboards, we are. We absolutely are. Sorry if I'm not reading for a second. Thank you so much for keeping up on the chat, TSC, while I desoldering Gun of Doom.
Desoldering with FR301 and chemically cleaned. Ooh, that's what that is a picture of. That is very, very clean. That is, I would go so far as to say that is pristine.
GMK pristine? Nah, I'm joking.
No, pristine TM.
Let me look. Okay. Whoa, what'd you clean it with? Actually, yeah, what did you clean it with? Did you just alcohol clean it? It's very clean.
That's pretty, like, I would...
Just IPA, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we have isopropyl here, and we do that thing sometimes. So there's a couple solder points on this PCB, but I'm not sure I want to desolder them. It may be easier.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mellow Yellow.
What?
An India Pale Ale on a PCB, that's an interesting choice. That's the first thing I thought.
I see what you did there.
You know you're from Wisconsin when?
Well, I thought India Pale Ales were like a West Coast thing.
I mean, it's a bougie thing, but you know, whatevs.
It's a bougie thing? Is that what you just said?
Boutique, not booty.
I was like, we're gonna plunder?
Yes, we have become pirates. We are plundering.
Plundering the beer factory? Now that sounds like an Upper Midwest thing.
I mean, that sounds like a Tuesday, but yeah.
Oh. A Tuesday, man, a weekday? People where you're
Wednesday.
at drink
it's
a lot.
Night.
I can tell.
It's true. That is actually true.
Every time I've been to that Upper Midwest, it's pretty much like that.
Melio says, I've never actually done that on purpose. Using an IPA to clean your PCB? That sounds like something that is definitely not done on purpose.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It'll make it real gross.
Yeah, it'll get a little... You'll need to use more of that Gugon. And some actual isopropyl.
And hope that it was never plugged in while that happened.
Right.
Before it dried out and was cleaned.
I have to pray the residues don't stay on the electronics. Yes.
Ugh. Yeah, so we're pushing all these out from the bottom. I don't want to actually separate the PCB from the plate because there are a couple solder joints that, like, which is common with ooh, that one's still soldered in, so is that one. So it's pretty common for there to be a solder joint that holds the plate to the PCB for the purposes of electrical grounding. So we can desolder that, but there's almost no reason to separate all of that. And there's some other electrical components on the top side of this PCB that we fairly want to avoid. And I'll show you what those are in a minute, so you get an idea. But basically it's the LEDs. And if we're not going to separate them, though, there's a couple things that we want to do to protect the PCB. And I'll show you guys what those are.
If anybody else has keyboard pictures that they want to show off or send, feel free to go into the description and go into to our Discord and post them there. We'd love to see. your builds
I would.
or what you're thinking of building.
Ooh, or what you're thinking of building. Like if you have an undone kit.
Yeah, or artisans, or anything that you are stalking on Mech Market or Reddit or want. I'd love to hear more from you guys.
That is no joke. Oh, there we go. Man, some of these are really hard to pop out in the bottom.
That is a really pretty Hello Kitty keyboard. That was just posted.
Whew.
In the Discord.
I will take a look. I'm sorry. Keep pics. Okay, I want to look at some of these. Lysol posted.
From Okonomiyaki.
Was that a... What through-hole kit is that? Is that a plaid or something? No, it's smaller than that. That looks pretty cool though. Those are really good pics too. I love the mouse in the side too. Also, you posted... Man, some of these that Lysol posted are really good.
They're very nice.
Ooh, the Mysterium. I'm kind of sad I didn't get one of those kits. Nice. Somebody's got SAF22 on there, Lysol. I have a copy of that key set. That's really cool. Onomiyaki posted Hello Kitty. Nice. What keyboard is that? What is that Hello Kitty keyboard? Prey residues. Romeo 40. Nice. What did I miss? So some of these still need to be touched up with the desoldering gun of doom.
Real Force Hello Kitty version. Nice.
It's funny, now we're like talking about a bunch of OEM boards, and there really are some decent OEM boards out there. Depending on what it is exactly that you're looking for.
Bring us a pizza back? That's so nice of you.
Thank you.
See you in a little bit.
Who's going for pizza?
Doc 2 owned. We'll be back in a bit.
Man, I'm so bummed. I have a shirt that my cat totally wrecked yesterday. There was a slice of pizza where there was a pineapple slice trying to lift up the cheese on the back and tuck in under it, and my cat just like shredded the shit out of it yesterday. I had to order another copy of it, which is really unfortunate because it was like a brand new shirt anyway. Like, man, stupid cat. He did it while it was on me too. Like, being a mean cat.
Very naughty kitty.
It happens.
It is a weird Topra that doesn't have the Topra bump. Interesting.
Whoa, what? What weird Topra that doesn't have the Topra bump? Like a linear feeling Topra? I don't even know how you would do that.
So would Milmax still work on most OEM boards? Inu says, Reddit, cats are assholes. Sometimes, yes.
Cats can be assholes. So would Milmax work on OEMs? So technically, there's nothing preventing Milmax from working on an OEM, but there are going to be some mitigating factors that are going to make it a lot more difficult. One, Milmax is already kind of a pain, but two, with Milmax, you need to get, hold on. So with Mil-Max, you very much need the dimensions of the hole to be matched by the dimensions of the PCB hole to be matched by the socket that you choose. And that is sometimes easier said than done. But because these holes will have been desoldered and will definitely have lead-free solder residue on them, they're going to be extraordinarily difficult to install after the fact on a previously soldered board. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's going to make the whole process way more difficult than it otherwise would have been. So, will it work? Yes. Will it take a lot of patience and time? Yes.
So there's some very, very pretty boards that are being posted in our Discord.
Like more options? More boards right now?
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of very pink keycaps. I'm sensing a theme.
I'll drop in and look in just 1 moment.
Oh, that's a really cute little artisan with the Hello Kitty on it. Cute. The dulcet tones of the desoldering gun of doom.
Dune.
The solder must flow.
The solder must flow, yes.
As opposed to spice.
Yes, as opposed to the spice must flow.
I didn't know if you knew this, but we're nerds.
That's true. Also, I love those books. And the miniseries. But not the movie.
But not the movie.
No. The movie's dorky. That's how I feel about it. Fight me. Joking. Don't fight me. Okay. Whew. 2 more switch positions that need coming out. Okay. So we removed these. Now, obviously, we're still not going to separate the... Oh, maybe we are. Oh, I thought they were soldered together. Apparently, they are not. Okay, well, we'll get that in just a second. So we have all these switches here. We're going to put all those up. It was 35 gram. What are we talking about? A weird toper that doesn't have the bump. Yeah, I don't even know what topra doesn't have the bump. And what topra is 35 grams? Yeah, so click bar switches.
One that is very, very light.
Yeah, it's just weird that it would have that, right? Topra is kind of a pain in the ass to rebuild. Okay, so here's our PCB, right? Here's our plate. And what I was trying to avoid, I thought there was more connection right here. So basically, as this goes down, there are some LEDs that shine up. And LEDs right there, really tiny LEDs. I don't even know what size that is. I'm gonna show you under a microscope what that size is. So you can be like, what is that? Okay, that's gonna be a pain. So hold on 1 second. Okay, let's check this out, boys and girls. Here we've got some. So those LEDs right there, that one that you see centered, that is much smaller than what you're used to seeing, actually. much smaller. And then you have these edge LEDs, which are pretty small, which you've seen before. And then you have that one right below the edge one. This bad boy. This is 1.3 millimeters wide. That is an LED right there. It is tiny, tiny.
Bitty.
Yeah, I don't even know what size that is. I do have a reference for it. I could figure it out, but it's very, very tiny.
It's very wee.
Very wee. Very wee. Okay, so now we're going to test this PCB, and that may require installation of look at these.
Liquid Sky Design. Hello, friend.
How you doing, Liquid Sky? How you doing? So we are going to test this PCB, and it may require that I actually get the battery out. I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to try plugging it in for right now.
Penguin Droppings, it's TSC. Hi.
What's up, Penguin Droppings?
New.
How you doing? Not in your head. Who's that? Exactly. Who is that? So this is TSC via voice. We did this once recently on the Wednesday stream, and we're doing it on this one. And hopefully this will become a more regular thing. Yeah. I like it. I like the mod voice in the channel, so we can hang out. Okay.
That's fun. I think it's definitely different.
I think so too.
Having me as a disembodied voice in the stream. No, you are not hallucinating, and I am not another open tab somewhere.
Yeah, this is my really advanced Google Assistant.
I will not tell you the weather. I mean, I could tell you the weather where I am, but I'd have to look it up.
Okay, hold on. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
The temperature in California City right now is 78 degrees.
See, I'm not that. I don't sound like that.
See, it's wonderful outside right now. If you like the desert.
If you like hot places that are super dry.
Okay, I need to reset that. So this is another board where it's super sensitive. So I can't touch... I can't be touching any of the contacts on the PCB. Otherwise it might...
Subathon.
Yeah, otherwise it might...
Get angry at you.
Show short. Yeah, I mean...
I heard Apiary did real good with her subathon yesterday.
Yeah, I heard she hit 800 subs.
Something like that.
I feel like
Langolandia was streaming last night too. During that, it was his first stream. So if you guys are interested in watching him do some keyboard builds, go drop in and see that. She got 1,000 subs.
Was it 1,000?
Up to 1,000.
Good lord, that's insanity.
That's a lot of subs.
Good for her.
Indeed.
Seriously, she does do a great job with her stream. She really does.
She really does. And she's a nice person too.
She is. She really is. I have met her in the real life, and it was quite pleasurable. She was a very, very nice person.
1,005 to be specific from her spreadsheet.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Good for her.
Absolutely.
It's really fun to watch this hobby grow kind of in real time. It really is.
It kind of is. And it's cool to be a part of it.
Josh doesn't bully his mods. No, he's very nice to his mods.
Does anybody bully their mods?
That would be terrible.
Yeah, is this like a thing?
Is there something like we don't know about a mod bullying problem in this community?
I haven't seen it, but
Petrov, weigh in. Are you being bullied? Do we need to step in? Does there need to be an intervention, sir?
I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Especially not in the streams that I've watched. Oh, I already tested those. So this is right. It's like Stockholm syndrome type thing. Nice. No, I don't bully my mods at all.
A safe space for the mod.
I want my mods
community.
to be happy.
I mean, you only have the one, so.
Well, yeah, there's you.
Do a video on care and feeding of mods.
Care and feeding of mods. That seems quite awkward. Okay, so it would also be difficult. You're like 2,000 miles away.
I know. It's like, what do you do? Well, occasionally you order them some Grubhub, check in on them.
Whoa.
Make sure they've got some water.
Whoa. Make sure they've got water. This is like the little chickens that I have.
Yes.
Go make sure they have water.
They have water. They have a place to scratch in the yard. It's great. It'll be great.
Yeah. It'll be great.
A keyboard to type on.
Throw some oats out on the ground for them. A keyboard, keyboard scratching post. The cats.
Yes.
Okay, so great. This PCB still works. It's great to know. So we're gonna set this off. Whoa!
Shock
Doesn't
went
want to get the
all
hose
creepy
again.
with it.
Wow, Shock. Wow, dude.
Do not want.
Yikes.
You went real dark with it there, buddy.
Yeah, that went a lot darker than I expected it to. Really quick.
See, that's why he keeps his hoard of toilet paper under his desk. It's so the mod will have a nice snuggly place to sleep when we're not streaming.
2,000 miles away.
2,000 miles away.
These are going to be extraordinarily difficult, these stabilizers, to get back in here. So there's no clips that hold the wire in. Just super odd. So we're going to lube these up, but very lightly. And by very lightly, I mean very lightly. Because the switches don't have a lot of pushback. Like it's just going to have to be done pretty light. Also, they look retained. Yeah, they are retained, which is super strange. Yeah, these are really, really weird, and I will show them under microscope so you guys kind of know what's going on. But
Liquid Sky is asking, I've never heard of this board before. Is it good?
I mean, it's an OEM, so that's going to be really subjective. So if you look at this, right, the wire goes in. The wire goes in right through this channel.
Oh.
But it doesn't clip into the bottom of the stab, so there's nothing to retain it. Now the actual stabilizer insert is retained inside of there. Like if I push down, it doesn't come out. And if I flip it over and I push down on it from the bottom, it doesn't fall out that way. Now obviously we could get it out, but we're not going to try too hard. Instead, I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is
in there.
I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is we're going to flop it out and we're going to apply a tiny dab of lube to each side of it. And then we will put some on the wire itself as it goes into the guide. And that's the amount of lube that we're going to do. And we'll do it very light, and I'll show you. Now, we're experimenting with this a little bit because there aren't like a lot of people going out and doing this thing. Now, also, they aren't very rattly, so they don't need a ton of attention, I think.
Oh no, penguin droppings. Your
What
internet
happened?
being silly.
Oh no.
Keep getting a network error.
No, sorry, penguin droppings.
Don't leave us. Come hang out.
Womp, womp, womp. And 1,005 to be specific.
That's
from your
crazy.
spreadsheet. That is bananas.
Bananas.
Okay.
You're gonna have
So-
to do a subathon
So
at
if
some
I do
point.
this, I guess so.
She also
So-
had. I've heard she had some pretty cool giveaways too on her sub
Yeah, I heard
or
that.
on
too.
her stream. Derp. Sorry.
So, what did she give away? So we're gonna put another little dab right there, and that's all we're gonna put. That's all we're gonna put on there.
I'm looking it up. I did not attend her stream, so I will have to go
I
look.
did not either. Sorry, guys.
I had life stuff I had to deal with yesterday, so I was not on Twitch at all.
I had a lot of IRL stuff going on too yesterday. Okay. So we've modded those two with a tiny dab of lube. And I think that's really critical here that we don't over lube these. Because, well, frankly, that would be incredibly easy, I believe. Right, so we're gonna...
Penguin Droppings, do you have a list of what she did for her giveaway yesterday?
Okay. So that's 3 down. And a bunch more to go.
Subathon info.
So I think that's as much as we're going to show on Microscope, because that takes a lot of effort.
So, okay, here's the list. A Zambuman jewels in the color of your choice with a Rama cap. A set of GMK 8008 donated by Dixie. 8 Salvin Metal Artisans. An Ortho 60 kit from Cannon Keys. A WTD 60 Weird Flex PCB in green and gold. We have screwdriver sets donated by Heine. 3 Alice PCBs provided by Project Keyboard and acrylic cases cut by Keyhive, your choice of color. 100 T1s from Prime KB. 2 Romeo kits from CFT KB. A complete Rukia kit with a polycarbonate plate encoder and knob will ship with the rest of the group buy, donated by Manta Autumn. Base kit of Infinity PBT Islander provided by Prototypist. 100 silent alpacas given by Prime KB. An Bouncy PCB from Cannon Keys. 2 EVA keyboard cases donated by Project Keyboard. 5 milk macro pads from Keyhive. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Nice. Man, she did a lot of giveaways. That was really cool.
Yeah. And they said and more. Prizes will be given away individually as we hit significant subscriber goals. 25, 50, 100, etc., etc., etc. And we will be adding 2 minutes to the stream per 2 minutes to the stream time per tier 1 subscriber, 5 minutes per tier 2, and 10 minutes per tier 3. We will also be adding 3 minutes per $5 donated.
To a maximum, I presume.
I would assume
because
so.
She hit 1,000 subs.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe she streamed for a real long time. I think she actually did. With the builds that she did. There were 6 builds or more.
Wow, that's really, really good. She did really good.
Building, lubing, and filming switches for and building. Noxery 268.2 with MOVs. Aluminum E65 with Gatoron inks. TGR Singa Unicorn with alpacas. Sirius with a switch of chat's choice, so they chose a switch for that one. IDB 60 with lilacs. Timo V2 with the switch of chat's choice, and more as necessary. That's pretty awesome.
Wow, this is a Bluetooth board with AA batteries, recharging via USB-C. This is gonna be by the way, this is a really like kind of dangerous situation to be in, right? You have to be using AA rechargeables. It's a lot.
Shuck said
that
she stopped
really
giving
cool.
stuff, or she stopped because she was tired, started giving away stuff 5 at a time. Yeah, I can see that.
I can
That's
understand that. This is actually
how long
a
was
pretty
she?
cool
Do you know
board.
how long she went for, Shock? Or Penguin Droppings, either one.
Mellow Yellow, this is a cool board that you posted in here. I haven't really checked it out, but I like it.
That is
I
cool.
didn't
That's
see
a pretty design too.
what kind of firmware was it. I didn't see it say QMK on here.
2 a.m. her time. She's mountain time, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that'd be like
1 a.m. my time.
3 a.m. my time.
Mm-hmm. So this is pretty cool. I don't like that it. Oh, okay. It is win keyless. That's cool. I don't like that it. Why does it say 87% win keyless? Maybe they meant 10 keyless. Is there a win keyless? There is a win keyless version. At least. Okay. I mean, this looks cool. It's a little big. I don't really like the rounded edges a lot, or the big forehead that it has right there, or the giant bottom bezel, but in general, I think it's a pretty cool board. I don't know if I'd get in on one, but I could get behind it. It's pretty cool.
I like the logo. It's pretty.
Yeah. It's pretty
Hi,
cool.
Jax. How
What
you
up,
doing,
Jax?
friend?
How you doing, man? How you doing, Jax? How you doing? We are building a board with Choc switches. We're rebuilding a board with different Choc switches than it originally came with. We're lubricating these Choc stabilizers, which is kind of wild. They are so tiny and retained. Like the inserts are retained, which is bizarro. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing really well.
So glad you stopped by.
As always. Jax, TSC has graced us with your presence in chat, in voice chat rather.
Yes, I am the disembodied voice. I am the disembodied voice inside your stream.
Mod voice. What?
Mod voice. Hashtag mod voice.
Okay.
It's Tiny Shiny Crumb. That's
Tiny
me,
shiny
Jax.
crumb. That tiny shiny
We're
crumb.
we're trying something new with having me in the chat or in voice chat and reading the text. So
TSC
yes,
is also
TSC
part
is
of
a girl.
and is also part of the Kailh project that the two of us and Mr. Langalandia are doing together.
Yes. We've got another YouTube channel that we are starting, and content will be released June 9th. We'll start releasing content June 9th. But it's in collaboration with Langalandia, and it's keyboard focused, but also more educational content focused, and electronics overall eventually. But we're starting with keyboards. Because, go with what you know.
Go with what you know. So sick. It is, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool project, honestly.
Yes, TSC is a girl.
It's truth. There's a lot of girls in our hobby, actually. I think
There are.
a lot more than anyone probably recognized for a while. And I started just kind of noticing that there were actually a fair number of women in our hobby. From the moment I started going to any kind of meetups. I think a lot of people, It's easy to be anonymous and in a fairly technically dominant or fairly technical hobby to be presumed or not presumed.
Presumed dude.
Yeah, or just not gender identified in general because it's just not relevant. You know what I mean? What your gender is.
Sure.
So I think that we are finding that a lot, right? That there's actually a lot of women that are into our hobby, and I'm good with it. I think it's awesome. I think
Absolutely.
It's cool that there's a lot more gender.
Jax is absolutely right.
Sorry,
Jax,
I'm just
good peoples is
focused.
good peoples.
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
go ahead. Focus on your board. It's
No,
okay.
I just think it's awesome that there's a lot of men and women that are into our hobby, and that kind of
Good people.
it's just
Yeah.
good.
When like, and it's funny because a lot of the events are like Seattle was largely organized by and run and
Yeah,
presented by
Sikis.
women. Sikis, yeah.
Yes,
Which is
indeed.
very fun, by the way. If you get a chance, go to Seattle.
Yerp, yerp, yerp.
Or any of the meetups, really. Meetups are very, very fun. Obviously, you know, once the Rona's over.
Yeah.
But KeyCon, I'm hoping that goes off this year. That will be really, really fun to do as well.
I believe so as well.
S3LQ. Hey, hello. Doing well. How are you? Josh, how are you doing?
I'm pretty well. I'm pretty well right now. Doing pretty well, rather. Pretty good. Doing pretty well. These stabs are incredibly difficult to deal with because the wire is not retained in any real way until the whole thing is in the plate. They're bizarro land.
Just found a new vendor for my GMK set, so very happy. Which GMK set? Do you have a link you can post for us?
Yeah, I'm really bad with people's names until I've met them, like, and had conversations with them. So please post. Please let me know. I'm sure I've seen it or seen some kind of pictures of it if you've done an IC. Well, which if you're finding vendors, you probably have. Sorry, man. I'm just bad at recognizing who's who. Here it is.
Yeah, absolutely. We are totally
Evil
all about
Dolch.
having
What?
lots and lots and lots of links from keyboard people.
I have not seen this, but I really like this set.
Oh, this looks nice. This was just posted on Friday?
Yeah, 29th. Okay, Evil Dolch.
Oh, hello.
So I don't know how the renders work, if that red is actually going to be that high a contrast against this charcoal or black or whatever.
Got a very like imperial vibe from this, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Me too. Look.
Yep,
Man.
I like
Yeah.
this.
Okay, pulling this back up. Sorry. Yeah, I'm really liking this set. The white is obviously very high contrast against that. I wonder how high contrast that red or burgundy looking color will be against that black color. Are there other examples of those exact colors ever being used together before? What black is that? And what
I really
what red
like
is
that burgundy red, that more cool tone red versus
Okay.
the.
So these are RALs. As of
warmer
right
red.
now, there's no plastic colors, no exact plastic
Right.
matches. I wonder if they'll have to be tweaked at all once you get color or keycap once you get keycap color samples.
I also really like that there's different. Like, I know you're not a huge fan of the different colored legends, but I actually really enjoy that.
The different colored legends. What are you talking about? They're all red.
And white and black.
There's black legends?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of multicolored legends. Like on the mods when they're all multicolored.
Yeah.
Unless the whole set is themed that way. Like, I don't really like it that much. But this I do like. This is great.
Look at the desk mats.
I like
I
that
might have to
there's
get one of those.
So okay, so here's my one criticism, and it's not just of this set, it's of all
Sweet.
sets. So Shoko came with an R4 1.5U FN, which I love, and very few sets have that, but every time I see a set that has that, I get in on it. I know you can't just accommodate me, but there are people who like that, a 1.5U FN.
I'm absolutely getting that the swirly desk mat for this. That
Probably
is awesome.
Yeah, I like it too. It looks really nice.
That is so happening.
Band roll's nice. Every part of this is actually pretty nice, man. I really like these colors together.
I'm gonna have so many desk
Jax,
mats.
you use a 1.5U FN? Yeah, man, I love it. I mean, even on sets that don't support it, I still my right alt is always an FN.
Racing Giraffe. Hi, friend. How's it going?
Yeah, this is a really cool set. I really like this. I can definitely get behind this set. In fact,
Absolutely.
when it runs, I will get it. I will get one.
And I need a new set for my Austin, so yeah, I'm in the market.
Nice, right? Your R
Although
control is FN. Yeah, so I mean, you do the same kind of thing. Height your back. Well, we're lubing these Chocs.
Awesome I see.
Yeah, you should definitely go follow the link above from Sulk. You definitely should.
Is it Sulk or S3LQ?
I don't know. I mean, he can chime in now. I'm totally curious.
Yeah, how do you pronounce your name?
Kono as US vendor, so I can run the GB as early as July. Sulk. Okay, cool.
All right, nice.
Yeah, so I think if I were gonna run a key set, Kono would be my least preferred vendor. But honestly, like at first I really didn't like the way they were handling the Shoko R2 run, but they kind of made it right, and they gained a lot of points back in my mind in a way that I appreciate that. They heard the community, they heard the cry to, you know, please honor the vendor, and then they did, which props to them. However, probably still my least preferred vendor to run through, but being able to run it as early as July is really advantageous. So I can't wait, man. Really, I can't. I think it's going to be
very
freaking awesome.
exciting.
Yeah, and I'm not like vendor bashing. I think that they've done a lot of really good sets. Some of my favorite sets have run through them.
So few streamers ask how people pronounce their Scream names. Mine is actually supposed to be Jax Ecstatic, but I realize that's ridiculous to expect anyone to know that. Jax, we're real sorry. I didn't realize that's what it was supposed to be.
Well, now I'm going to say it right every time, Jax, and I'm really sorry. Like, really, especially because I'm the one who everybody pronounces wrong. So I should have been pronouncing it right since the very beginning.
For pronunciation clarification, like.
Also, you're legitimately one of my favorite of keyboard GB runners / manu / just awesome dude. I know that sounds silly, right? But like, there are some people in the community that are vendors or group by runners or whatever that are just like really decent folks who I like and I appreciate a lot. And Jax, you're right there at the top. Jax and Heine, I love those two guys. Those are like some of my favorite people to interact with in the community. And then I really like Dixie and Upas, and Mike seems really cool. I haven't had as much interaction with Mike from Novel Keys, but they're really cool too. But you know, it's cool to make connections with people, and those are people that I've been able to have some kind of meaningful conversations with, who I think are just decent human beings and who I want to support. So Jax Ecstatic. Thank you, man.
You know what I'm ecstatic to see is the oh wait, can we talk about that one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just thinking, wait a minute, what is the next thing Jax is doing? I'm like, ooh, maybe I can't talk about that.
I mean, Jax has links to pretty much. I mean, the thing I can't wait to see out of Jax that I want one day to be a reality on my desk is Irma. And there's no secrecy there, at least.
That's the one I was talking
it's gonna
about.
exist.
Was Irma. I couldn't remember, and I would rather err on the side of caution.
Yeah, so if you
and
go into
not,
the
like,
Mint
spoil
Autumn
anyone's
Discord,
secret.
there is a channel dedicated to it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
And he released an IC.
Stuff.
No, that's good. That's good. I wouldn't want to either.
That's not nice to do.
Not at all. This is so weird. Getting these in place on the plate is so awkward.
Is customer for this in the chat today?
I don't believe he is. And if he is, I don't know.
The one that has been kept tight so far with pictures is the big boy. Oh, do tell, friend.
Well, or don't.
I mean, when you can. Multi-touchpad. Ooh. That sounds fun. 122. Is that the I saw something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
On one of the things.
But let's.
And it may be on keycap.
Oh god damn it!
What did you do?
Those retained inserts. One of them did come out.
Oh dear.
So this is gonna be really awkward to get it back in.
The one that hang on, let me see if I can find the link to the thing. I have so many links now, I've got to filter down through everything.
This is so weird.
Mech group buys. Keycap Lindar. It's not on Keycap Lindar. Faux show. The Hyper 7. I mean, that's not really a macro or multi-touchpad. That's a ridiculous thing. But look at this thing. Look at this.
I've seen the Hyper 7.
It is ridiculous. Like, you need all of the. It uses all of the keycaps plus some.
Yes, it does.
Like, if you have extra ones just sitting around in a closet or a drawer somewhere, just put them on there.
Pretty much, if you have 2 sets of something, you have 2 numpad kits or whatever.
And all of the mods you've ever had in your life.
That was difficult.
Racing Giraffe. I would think you would like just create a bunch of
Hyper
macros and just have very specific things for those keys. Yeah, exactly.
What do you do with all those keys?
Fly a
Macros for everything.
spaceship with that.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
No function layers. That's what you do.
None. Zero.
None. No need for function layers. Ever.
Zero. None at all.
0 fucks given about function layers. Function layers? What are those?
Funk you, function layers. None of them at all. Yeah, all of this. Yeah, every single stab you've ever thought about would be used for that as well.
Yeah, like how many stabilizer kits do you need?
Did you really, Jax?
What did you
use all 122 keys often? What did you do? Were you like an air traffic controller or something? That's crazy. Oh wow, that's crazy. 4 to 6 macros at the same time. Airborne linguist. All right.
Okay. Yay! Yay! We finally have these then.
There's a joke there, but I'm not gonna make it.
About cunning?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I figured the joke. You're clever, but I guessed it.
You've never heard it before. Uh-huh.
Never heard this
Sure.
joke. Easy to tell.
Sure you haven't.
How many gifted subs for my Rukia?
Rukia?
Jeez, dude. Going hard. None.
At least
No.
3.
Yeah, at least. It's definitely at least more than 3.
Jax, that's part of the reason why I didn't make the joke. So I'm like, it's right there. It's very obvious, and I'm sure you've heard it about a million times before.
True. Sure he has too.
Penguin droppings. I am you are you. How many gifted subs for that JO1?
Ooh, dude. Man, everybody.
I mean, how many you got?
Everybody wanting my boards.
They're after your boards.
Penguin dropping. Thank
Bouncy
you so
Chillers,
much.
Thank you for the 4 subs.
Oh, Bouncy Chillups, thanks for all the gifted subs, man.
Right. 1 more than 3. Working his way for that board.
Nice.
Apparently, Jax is giving away your boards as well.
Whoa, Jax. Jax ecstatic.
Jax, does that mean you're gonna replace them with new ones?
I mean, if you want to give me another Rukia, I will give away.
New types, thanks for the follow.
I will definitely do a giveaway of a Rukia.
Racing giraffe. Can I have one? Yeah, Jax, do you want to do a giveaway? There we go.
Put him on the spot.
We could do a giveaway on this channel, and it could be a Jax board. A Jax ecstatic board, now that we've got his name right.
I know, man, I feel bad now.
Or a subathon and a giveaway with Jax.
Okay, all right. I'm down. Apparently this is a giveaway stream of Josh's boards. Gotta go have fun. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. Wow, those for whatever reason,
Thank you, Bouncy, for all the subs.
Oh man, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so what I really want to do right now is I want to test these stabilized keycaps. So
I was just trying to get Jax to sell me a Rukia.
nice.
Hey.
So these were already fairly
Good
rattle
work.
free. Uh-oh, what happened? Nice.
Oh no.
Trying to get him to. Gotta go have fun, no promises. Nice, dude. So the thing is I'm definitely not trying to put anybody on the spot to.
No. We're just joking, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I will do a giveaway if people want to give stuff away.
Sure.
Just,
Not like we're not gonna shake people down on stream for that. That's not okay.
Yeah, it's not. New types, thanks so much for that follow. Bouncy Chillups, again, thank you for all those subs, man. And anybody who isn't already subbed or following or whatever, consider going up here and hitting that follow button. Keeping in touch. We can absolutely keep in touch as I do more of these awesome streams.
I think penguin dropping is after your JO1.
Let's start with that JO1. Thank you, Josh. So nice. I know, man. Really wants
Gotta
it.
match
Really
number of
wants it.
subs to aftermarket price of Rukia, $600. So about 240 subs should do it.
There you go.
Jeez. Jax, don't make me do it. Only 235 to go.
We will do an event.
I just hit
We will
the
do
follow
an
button
event.
and now I'm unfollowed. I hope you're happy.
Oh no, don't do that.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, also, here's the link for Kailh again. So
Nice.
you can have that when we start making content or start posting content that we've already made. There. Penguin droppings subscribed for
Thank
3
you so
months at
much.
tier 1. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
friend.
Penguin Droppings. We appreciate that. Really do. Really do. Mellow Yellow, thanks for that follow. Appreciate that. Oh man. Okay, so these don't seem very rattly. I think we've got them pretty good. I don't want to put more lube on them because I really don't want to make these sluggish. They're kind of a weird stabilizer.
Jack said he's been doing tests with a chromatic tuner and switch pitches, by the way. Really?
Ooh.
Do tell. How's that going?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool, man. Sounds kind of fancy. Fancy. chromatic tuner and switch pitches. Man, Jax, I love the sciencing that you're doing, man. I love that you're trying to science.
That would be fabulous, Jax.
Great boards.
We would love to. Would you be? You know what? Would it be okay if I hit you up in DMs after this or on Discord? And you can get me that if you want.
I'm definitely down for that. That sounds like
cool. Thank you.
I mean, that sounds like an either here or Kalinopes kind of content idea.
Well, I think it'd be cool to kind of to look at it and go over the content and really look at the science behind it.
I do too. See where it makes best sense.
Yeah. And if Jax wants to or is amenable to it, maybe do an interview with him and to talk about it some more.
Ooh, yes. I'd be down
but
for that.
That's only if he wants.
Even if he's not down for that, though, the science, I think, deserves a spotlight.
Science. For science.
For science. I'm putting some of these switches in strategically now because all the pins are aligned well, just so we can get them lined up and in spots so we can install the rest of them.
Goddess Jana, hi. Welcome back.
Hi, Goddess Jana. How you doing? Big brain stuff. Oh, yeah.
TSC does have some big brain stuff sometimes.
It's true.
Occasionally.
I seen it.
I've been there. I seen it.
Can attest. Can attest. All right. So that's enough, I think, snapped in. There's an easy way to tell if it's
She's the mod I aspire to be. Aw, penguin droppings. That's really sweet. Thank you.
That is really nice. Thank you, penguin droppings. All right. So there we go. We'll fire up the soldering iron. We're gonna fire off the desoldering pump.
We usually start a little earlier on Sundays.
We do, yeah. We usually start at 10 a.m. on Sunday. 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Bouncy, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the love, you guys.
You know what?
I'm glad you are enjoying my modding.
I actually have a command for TSC.
Aw. I mean, I knew it was there because you've done it before, but it's still sweet every time you use it.
Well, thanks for being such a good mod and being such an important part of the channel.
Aw, well, thank you.
And now coming by voice.
Yes. Coming to you live via voice chat.
The disembodied voice. TSC.
The disembodied ghost in the stream of TSC.
Okay, so we're gonna get our corners tacked down as per the usual, and I will zoom in 1 second and rearrange my desk after I get these two corners tacked down. Or 4 corners. 2 corners would be weird. Why would we only do 2?
Goddess Jana, we post the VOD of this on YouTube. Every single stream is posted on YouTube. So if you miss something, you can definitely go there and watch it.
They're on YouTube and Twitch. So go ahead and give them a follow. They disappear off Twitch after a couple months. So, and it's possible that I miss uploading every now and then for a little while from Twitch to YouTube. But immediately after they stay on Twitch. And then they eventually get posted to YouTube. It's usually the same day, though sometimes I forget to do it right away or I'm really busy right after stream. And it doesn't happen until like the following week or something like that. So
but they do eventually make their way to YouTube.
So go ahead and look on either or both. But I do stream twice a week, once on Sunday and once on Wednesday right now, but we're actually very shortly going to be moving to Tuesdays. From Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a very saturated day. And I would rather spread it out. And if I can move and other people can't, then I think it kind of makes sense for me to do it. Okay.
Goddess Jana, thank you so much. We love chatting with you guys too.
We really do.
We really do. It's really, I think that's probably the best part of the stream, aside from watching all these beautiful boards this beautiful board footage, is chatting with everybody in the stream.
Goddess Jana, it's okay. You can watch.
Shox,
you can watch what you missed, and you can always join in. Shox, thanks for gifting
Goddess Jana the tier 1 sub.
Yeah,
Sorry.
man. Thank you so much.
You go right ahead.
No. Thanks a bunch, man. I really appreciate that. And hopefully,
holy cow!
Goddess
Penguin
Jana does
droppings.
too.
Thank you as well.
Ooh,
Five tier 1 subs.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Penguin droppings.
Derpy Bird. I really like that name, Derpy Bird, and Swoofly.
I have to admit, Penguin droppings, I like it when you drop into my stream when you're hanging out. Not just because you do things like that, but because you're a good participant. We have some really cool chat participants. Shox.
We really do.
Jack's Ecstatic, Penguin droppings.
And because Penguin
Bouncy
droppings
Chill-Ups,
got me this amazing
super regular
Evo.
now. Evo. Oh yeah. So Shox gifted a tier 1 to Goddess Jana. Penguin droppings gifted those tier 1s to Derpy Bird, Evo Spec, Swoofly, Spiz, and Stoic Mind. And those earlier ones, Bouncy Chill-Ups, gifted to one being Sot, Racing Giraffe. Ooh, nice Racing Giraffe. Another participant who's here a lot. Ex Noble and IP 9932 CD. Whoa. Appreciate all those guys.
Okay, I might mess this up, and I'm really sorry if I do. Wolf Easy 4444 4
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, or is it Wolfies?
Wolfies 4-4s.
4-4s. 4-4s.
Thanks for the follow.
Lana Likes Thick. Hi
Hey
friend.
Lana, how you doing, Lana Likes Thick? And I love all the regular names that I'm seeing in here. Thanks, guys.
Heck yes.
Really appreciate that.
Wolfies.
Wait, Mellow Yellow, you have a cool, unique name too.
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow. I like it. What I didn't do yet that I should be doing.
Your 3. Thanks for the follow.
Sorry for not having done it yet.
I am Red Jive.
I'm Red Jive.
Hi,
what up?
friend.
How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you.
The real fun of making keyboards is the people we meet along the way. That is absolutely true.
That is 100% true, actually. There's no
The
doubt.
keyboard
That's
community
the part
has
that's the
been-
most interesting and fun to me.
It really is. The keyboard community, the people are amazing in this community. Amazeballs.
So we can kind of clean this goo up now that we don't have the switch pins there to shred our paper towel so much. But
Well, it got caught on the LEDs too.
yeah, and the other diodes that are here, but it gets caught less because the pins are really sharp. So we got
You
all
have
of
to
it.
be pretty careful not to pull those off when you're doing that.
Yeah, you really want to avoid that. But the important thing here to remember, other than that I wanted to make sure everybody knows is once we've got all that cleaned up, right? Here, I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna give us a little zoom factor.
Enhance.
Enhance,
Where's
guys.
PBB when you need him?
I know. Where's that enhance command when you need it?
Right. We still have to do that.
So we cleaned a bunch of that goo up. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those paper towels, right? We're gonna get some IPA. We're gonna get some IPA, right? We're gonna
Every
take
time you say
isopropyl
that, I
alcohol.
think you need a drink on the stream. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
We're gonna take our
I am Red Jive
nice.
IPA. I am Red Jive says, all I need is my plate, switches, and caps to come in, and my build is ready to start.
Nice.
Oh,
I am Red Jive, man. I'm excited.
that's very exciting. Are you planning on having IMU or you build it, or are you going to build it and then come post pictures, links to pictures for us? Or is that secret information? Super sneaky secret
So
information.
we try and clean that oil that is the goo gone off with isopropyl alcohol.
Oh, that's awesome. You're doing the build yourself. Well, come post pics here so we can see it. Or in the Discord. Now that we've confirmed the links actually work.
It's important for you guys to know when you do this cleanup to use 99% pure isopropyl alcohol. Don't use the stuff that you can get at the store, as it will contain a significant amount of water in it and potentially even acetone, which has been known to happen in IPA that you can buy. and you really want to avoid acetone with ABS. So cases can have ABS in them. For OEMs like this, keycaps can and will commonly have ABS in them. So there's a bunch of things that you want to avoid there.
Will it melt them or just wreck them in other ways?
No, they'll start melting. ABS.
That's not good.
You can use acetone
like
to weld ABS to other ABS by melting it.
Oh dear.
They also will use ABS in 3D printing applications. They'll use acetone to like smooth out the hard 3D printed ridges
And
that can show up.
lines.
So yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So in general, you just want to avoid using acetone, as it can have negative chemical reactions with the things we use in keyboards. So I fired up that soldering iron way too early, but that's okay. So we're just popping in a few more of these switches.
You know it'll be hot when you're ready.
Well, it takes it like 30 seconds to get hot, so, or less actually, like more like 10.
So it's not like a it's not like a straightening iron where it takes a little bit more than that. Not that you would know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really know a lot about straightening irons, but I'm gonna go with no.
Those generally take a little bit longer.
Do they? Okay. I figured that must be the case.
But they
Based on the
still
way
get
you
up
were.
to 400 or 500 degrees, depending.
Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Yeah, this is at 740.
Yeah, that's too much for your hair. Don't do
Yeah,
that to your hair.
I think your hair might be trashed afterward. Stash
Your hair
builds
would be
boards.
burned off.
Stash, thank you so much for the 18 people in your raid, man. I really appreciate that a lot.
Yes,
It's
welcome,
always good to have
Raid.
great
Hi,
support.
Stash.
And hi, Stash's viewers. How was the stream today? Hopefully quite fun. Hopefully quite fun.
Also, review for the tube. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Review. What's up, man?
What's up, Brother Bear? Aw.
What a nice name.
King Ball Shangelo.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
those
for
100
the
bits. Okay.
Yay.
So we've got enough in here for solid anchoring. So now
Can I solder with the straightening iron? I mean, I don't think it gets hot enough.
I would avoid
Maybe
it.
You could try. I would avoid it.
you could use some really low melting temp solder. If they get to 500 degrees, you could definitely use some low melting temp solder. That would absolutely work, but don't.
Don't let your dreams be. You'd actually probably have to break it in half to even remotely attempt to solder with that. But you could probably try and pull that off with a curling wand. You could actually try and do that because those get quite hot as well.
I would avoid that though. I would avoid all of what we're talking
I
about.
wouldn't actually do that.
Yeah, like
you
don't
probably
do
end up breaking stuff.
don't do any of the things we're discussing here. That's bad. Okay.
Yeah, don't do that. Goddess Jana, thank you for stopping by. We will talk to you later.
Thanks, Goddess Jana. Appreciate it.
We'll see you again on Wednesday or
Morven
Tuesday,
Mad.
depending on when we move the stream.
I like that name, Morven Mad.
I
Lana
like
likes
it too.
it.
It's a good name.
Be impressive if you could pull that off. Yeah, it scares me. Please don't get
Maybe
ideas
that's a
about.
stream that you need to do is like soldering with things that ought not to be soldered with. It's for science.
The microwave. How does that work?
Maybe magnets. How do those work?
Literally how a microwave works.
This is what they call positive peer pressure. Maybe. That's why we're doing it.
Yikes.
Well, we all suggested maybe you
We
should
need a
burn your hair.
sketch
but you
comedy
still
in the game
insisted.
industry. These could be tube videos, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I'm like,
You're hired to direct.
I am a scared, but
Soldering your phone while it's on for science. It's like Mythbusters, but Keybusters, but like more dangerous.
But completely F up all electronics in nearby busters.
How to break all of the things. And you says SMD solder in a frying pan.
So that actually, well, like with an electric skillet is a thing that people do. That's actually pretty common, and that one is not particularly dangerous. Though the griddles are usually modified. I don't know if Heine's still in here or listening, but I think he's done that.
Acoustic says, I solder with a magnifying glass in the sun. I like it natural. Organic soldering, that's now a thing.
Wow. I mean, technically, I guess that's totally possible. That's kind of frightening, and I feel like you'd burn the crap out of the PCB by adding way too much heat to the pad before getting it to the actual temperature you want.
Nefarious Mensch, I love your name, by the way. That's amazing.
I do too.
Acoustic soldering, yes. Morven Matt, how to break all of the things. This concept slaps. Yes, it does. Going green with soldering using the sun. You could do whole rows at once using a straightening iron, the plate on a straightening iron. You could. Efficiency, people. We're looking for efficiency.
Yikes. This is scary.
I built a custom PCB for my HHKB once using a frying pan.
10-10, man. Rub 2 sticks together. I touched the ember
with real fire. I've gone all the way back. I'm doing it completely organically like they did in the old days with fire.
Yep. Like you do. Like they did in the old days. Like which old days precisely were they using fire? I love this. It's like no. Back when caveman days, we were using fire to solder. You're like solder?
Just dip a metal rod in fire for a bit. Yeah, that'll work. So we're slowly moving into blacksmithing.
Steel melts at like 3200 or 3300 degrees or something like that. So, or comes up to welding temp, I think, actually at those temperatures. So
new stream content.
You could totally do it.
How to forge a keyboard in your local blacksmith shop.
That's frightening. Okay, so I think we've got
enough.
What
other OEM boards have you tackled, and which ones were actually decent? You've actually done a couple of...
I have.
More than a few OEM boards.
My favorite OEM board to work with thus far is the IKBC MF108. And actually, I built one of those recently for TSC. She does not have it yet. It's actually packed in a package in my closet.
1010, I'm Tiny Shiny Crumb. Hi, I'm the mod. We're doing something a little different in the stream, trying voice chat for the mod.
Yep, and I like it. Helps keep me on point with the rest of you guys. Does jet fuel melt steel beams? I mean...
Ooh, now we're getting into conspiracies.
Whoa. Okay, Zeitgeist. I guess this is where we're going now. We're not going there. Jet fuel could absolutely, like any fuel, could burn hot enough given the right mixture. Well, not any, but most fuels to melt steel. It could be done. Plus, you don't actually have to melt like directly through steel to make it considerably weaker. Right, as metals get softer when they raise in temperature, they have less load bearing capability. They don't put fireproofing on steel for no reason. Yeah, I mean, you can. So here's the deal: you can burn anything. Like
if you try hard enough.
If you add enough heat, you can pretty much burn anything. Enough heat and oxygen or some other oxidizer, which may not actually be oxygen.
Can canola oil melt steel beams? See, now chat, you're asking the real questions. I'm so proud of you all.
Canola oil. Yes. Yikes. I like don't want to know what's about to happen with canola oil. Sorry. Like Racing Giraffe is like, I'm gonna do something with canola oil. It's like scaring me.
Science, clearly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Clearly
Yeah.
someone's doing the science.
I approve of science.
Choc says, I'm now imagining a jet engine running on canola oil. It smells like French fries.
So apparently that's like
That
a
would be
thing, right? With
delicious.
biodiesel. Like apparently that's a thing. Like it actually, like if you use fry oil in a diesel engine, like they will actually,
oil?
yeah, they'll actually smell like the exhaust will actually have a faint smell of that fryer and the other stuff
Like
that was in
whatever
there.
was fried in it?
Yeah, it's super gross. Like your car driving down the road smelling like French
I
fries.
guess that wouldn't be so bad with French fries, but if it was like deep fried shrimp or something,
Yeah.
that'd be disgusting.
Fish. Your car just smells
Do
like
not want.
like burning
Ugh.
fried fish, shrimp, fried fish.
It's rather fishy stink. Ew.
Yeah.
Nobody
yeah.
wants deep fried fish in their smell in their car. That's disgusting.
Oil from the Long John
Oil from
Silver.
Long John Silver's. Ew. Gross.
1010, man. So funny. Gross.
Oh, 10.
But funny.
That's nasty, but funny.
Yep.
Man, I'm really liking that evil Dole shut. That is really pretty.
I really liked it too. I don't
Did
know.
you guys see that?
I don't
Do
know
you
if
guys want
Selk
the
is
link
still
for that
in.
new Icy?
It's still in the chat, but I really did like that set.
Yeah, it was beauteous. Beautiful.
Like I like those darker colors.
No, I don't see Selk in here. But
it's
I
not a
will
big
link
deal.
this anyway. Because I feel like there's some people who would like to see that.
Oh yeah.
Some new friends.
Halfway ends.
Do you ever add additional liquid flux?
So I tend not to use liquid flux. Not like strictly liquid. I have some gel flux. So I have like this, the good stuff. I also have some paste flux that I used. I have to dig in there to grab it, but I have some paste flux. Here, I'll grab that. I'll show you guys all the types of flux that I use.
Also,
I use this flux, I use that flux, and I use a flux pen.
what about
So
a
these
flux
are the-
capacitor?
I don't use those, sorry. So these are the three
Weren't you
types
gonna
of
build
flux.
one at one point?
Well, I was gonna build me one.
Well,
So,
per my suggestion, build one.
Minnie, I'm having a great stream. So these are the three types of
Hi,
flux that I
Minnie.
use. I don't use this paste flux very much. Like in fact, it's been pretty rare. Like I've used a tiny little bit of it. But this pen I use quite a lot. And then I use this every now and then too. So
How
these,
are you doing, Minnie? It's
if you were
been a
gonna,
while.
if you were only gonna ever buy one kind of flux for most of the keyboard build stuff that you're using, I would get this Kester 186 flux pen. And then if you do a fair bit of soldering, I would get some of this. You might not want a tube this big. They do have an expiration date. This stuff does go bad, but it's really high quality stuff.
We should do a mini series on Kailh and Alps and call it What the Flux, and you guys can just talk about flux.
What the flux? Bouncy, dude, now that you think of it, you should have asked you to buy some Kester solder. You should have. I was thinking about that when you were like, I bought a bunch of solder, and I was like, shit. I should have, but I didn't think about it. You didn't think about it. The next board, I'll make sure that you get some Kester. How about that? Just remind me, and we'll pick up some Kester. It's only like $28 for a pound. I mean, you have a bunch of solder now, but then you'll have some good Kester stuff.
Minnie is just doing some chores and errands. I'm just here in voice chat, modding the stream and talking with you guys. It's great. Sounds like a great Keeb podcast name. What the Flux? Yeah, I think so. I like that. We're gonna have to use that at some point and have that be an episode name.
be outrageous, truly outrageous.
Don't they make Choc switches with MX cross stems now, or am I high? I
They
don't
may.
know.
I don't know. I don't recall
Hurry up and TM
if
it.
they're actually
right.
made.
I'm officially TMing that right now. What the flux is TM'd
Okay.
us.
Create the channel.
Done and done. I suppose we could just take the VODs or the YouTube videos and take out the audio and make that into What the Flux. We'll have to run that by Jeff. See what he thinks.
Change my name from, if he doesn't want it for us, changing my name from IME or you to What the Flux.
I think so. I think that would be great. At least people can say that. Pronounce it. Right?
Yeah.
Really, it's only red, blue, and brown for now. For Choc V2. Seriously, what kind of name is I am me, you are you? Did your mom not love you when she named your stream?
Fucking
Jeez.
brutal, man. You are brutal.
Ouch.
Mellow Yellow, you hurt my feeling.
So just the one though, because there's only the one.
There's only the one, so duh. It's I am me, you are you. That is how my name is actually said.
That's just how I've been saying it in my head.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't correct plenty of people because, you know.
Yep. I am me. Every time he raids a new keyboard streamer, they think it's Miru. No,
That's
it's
okay.
I am me. You are you.
It's all right.
Mellow Yellow is not so mellow.
Some people that know my name.
Acoustic. I thought it was a type of llama in Peru. Well, now I'm getting all kinds of ideas for emotes for the stream.
Peruvian llamas.
You're getting a Peruvian llama emote. That's just gonna have to happen now. Miru is a cute sounding name. Miru.
Oh, Miru.
Your next cat should be named Miru.
Miru?
Or one of the chickens. Name it Miru. Sounds like a Pokemon. Yes. How the flux do you pronounce your name?
Wow.
I love that flux puns are now becoming a thing. Good job, chat.
Thanks.
So proud.
So proud of you guys for
Maybe-
being interested in Flux.
Maybe if you change the capitalization on your Twitch name to capitalizing all the letters. That might work. Can you? I think you can do that.
No, I don't think you can. Maybe you can.
Yeah, I think you can make changes. But you can only change them you can only change them so often. Like you can't.
You might be right.
Do it like every
I don't
day.
know. Man, how confusing would that be? People were changing their name around all day, every day.
It's like having a text to voice. It's not a monotone robot. Yeah, kind of. I do.
What
need
if
the
like
thing.
one day it was Choco Taco and the next day it was Nilla Wafers? By the way, love Choco Taco. Guy's so cool. One cool cucumber.
He is fun to watch. Play all the games.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if you don't
Not
like,
a keep streamer. Definitely not
definitely
a keep
not.
streamer.
Even if you don't like his like stream content though, like what games he's playing, just I love that dude's attitude. So like
He's very mellow.
mellow
He's
and
very,
nice.
very chill.
I have an appreciation for that.
Also, Choco Taco is just fun to say.
Also,
And they're good.
the
They're
old
yummy.
candy. Yeah, I mean, like,
The ice cream? Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's candy. Ice cream is kind of
What?
candy.
No. Wah.
I mean, it's a specific kind, but it is candy. I think.
That's like saying a hot dog is a sandwich.
I mean, technically not wrong. If the bun splits down the backside because it's one of those cheapy buns, and now it's two separate pieces of bread, technically a sandwich. But you're right, it is kind of weird to say that, I guess.
It's a bit weird.
Sorry, I won't say I like that anymore.
That was just imagery.
I'm just saying,
Bouncy
I always get
tulips.
mad at
How would
hot
you
dogs that
clean
have that.
acrylic? Isopropyl alcohol.
No, water.
No, water.
Yep, water and maybe mild soap.
Like Dawn or some other dish cleaning detergent.
Something completely
Although
non-abrasive.
I don't know if they have that in Germany.
Yeah, they have non-abrasive liquid soaps.
I'm kind of at that specific brand. I'm sure there's something equivalent though.
We don't believe in non-abrasive soaps. We only have lava.
What do you mean? We have everything. We have all of the things. We use lava to clean our
We only
acrylic
use
in Germany.
lava. We only use lava and Gojo. And we don't have those. We use
vinegar
water
only.
and sandpaper. Like, what are you talking about?
We use rock tumblers to clean everything.
Yeah, wire brushes.
Instead of loofahs.
Yeah, I would just clean acrylic with mild soap and water. Water, if you can just get away with water. I mean, I have used IPA to isopropyl
Our
alcohol.
Germans.
Sorry, I have used
Good.
isopropyl alcohol to clean acrylic and even polycarbonate, but note that polycarbonate is actually partially dissolved by, so you have to be really fast and get it off there really quick.
Bouncy says, hard Germans, all in caps, and then, okay, that sounded more dirty than I wanted.
Yeah, that's like a subject. Our stream is not adult enough for that. It is adult, but it is not adult
those
enough.
Crazy Bavarians must be spreading north.
Yikes. This is a wacky conversation. I love it.
The conversations with Bouncy are always wacky and fun.
Have you seen Bouncy's Instagram content?
Yes, I have.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Lana,
Insta.
I thought that immediately too when he said IPA. Bouncy says, the Germans are here and they are hard. Holy gosh.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. This is like, yeah, definitely not an adult enough platform for that.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that in you. Melliel says, damn, I could have cracked a beer 3.5 hours ago. What am I even doing?
What am I even doing? Crack a beer. Wait, is it 5 p.m. where you're at? Or are you just like,
dude, I'm not
it's
even gonna try
5
that.
p.m. somewhere. Try what?
And you just posted something. Dicer chat is just. I can't do it,
Okay.
dude. You try.
Dieser Chats ist jetzt Eigentum der, I don't know what BRD is.
Bird. It's bird. It's plain. Yeah, Bouncy, link your Instagram in here.
Is that Bundesdeutsch? No. Oh, BRD.
It's
Never
fine.
mind.
Federal Republic of Germany.
Okay, yeah. I was like, Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Got it. I was like, I feel like I should know this one.
Guys, I took French and Spanish, so my German is Scheiße.
You got that one right. That word.
He's gonna dox himself with his own Instagram.
Huh?
He just posted his Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's supposed to post his Instagram. That's fine.
Those are definitely some not keyboard pics.
The only person allowed to dox you with my approval is you.
Racing Giraffe says, I can say the weather is nice today, and that's it. How do you say the weather is nice today? In German. In Germany?
I mean, in Germany, you could say it not in German, if you were so inclined.
Hello, Yellow. These aren't keyboard picks.
They are not keyboard picks.
They're decidedly not keyboard picks.
Yeah, they are very not keyboard picks.
To be honest, you can get by in Germany with just grunting and nodding and frowning.
And frowning, Jesus.
Oh, that's funny. I need to talk. Morphin says, I need adult. I need an adult.
Oh, from looking at his Insta? Perfect. All these work. Heck, I'm not in Germany and I'm gonna try it. Bouncy, I'm in a private GP and promised
Go ahead.
the boys to take some sexy pics with the keyboard. Yeah, if I come visit Bouncy Chillups, I'm definitely down to come see your work. I'm joking. That would be super weird. I'll hold lights or something. I'm not joking. I'd be down. It'd be fun. Modeling shoots are cool. They are, and not like just because beautiful women. Like, I just like photography.
Get someone to take a bite out of the board. Nice. Chomp.
That's funny. Nefarious Mensch. I love that name.
So, you know what would be really funny? Is to only put the 8008 keycap set on some of those.
I got it. That's funny. I'd have to bring mine. I don't think he has a set of... Oh, he does have a set of 8008.
Yeah, he does.
That's
remember?
Right. I do remember, yeah. Totally down.
Oh,
I forgot,
Bowncie's
yeah.
Code.
Imagine showing up and holding lights because you like photography.
Like photography.
Well, no. I mean, like, I actually would like to meet Bouncy Chillups anyway. Like, I was just kind of joking, but I do like photography, actually. I'm pretty into it. As can be told by the fact that, like, there's a stream and there's a bunch of cameras here.
Yes, Shocks, that is what I meant.
To cover the breast. Yeah, of course. That's like the only set appropriate for that, right? I mean, duh.
Duh. And somebody needs to make a GMK tidy whities or something for the, for the bottom.
No. Tidy whities. Tidy whities are unacceptable. Sorry, if you're wearing tidy whities right now, you should change.
I never go back. Bye, Racing Giraffe. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Racing Giraffe. Thanks. We appreciate you, friend.
Oh, GMK Harry Potter would be cool.
Okay.
They already do sort of. That's true. They kind of do already have a GMK tidy whities.
What are we talking about right now? Don't understand what you're saying right now.
Nefarious. Which one are you talking about specifically? Emil 2345678I9.
Thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna pop this back on and we're gonna test it out again, and then we're gonna throw all these keycaps on and we're pretty much done. I'll let it charge a little bit and then I'll let it run for a little bit.
Minimal. Yeah, that would work. Minimal would work.
I do have minimal too. There we go. Snap that
So
back
I can
together.
convince one of my friends to dress up as Hermione. That's fair. That's fair. Morbid
Nice.
Mad, thank you for the
Morbid
sub.
Mad, how's it going? Thank you so much for that sub, man. Appreciate that. Really do.
GMK bleached.
Anybody who isn't already, yeah, GMK bleached. Anybody who isn't already following or subbed, please consider going up and hitting that follow or that sub button. We appreciate staying in touch with all of you guys. We want to keep making content.
I did not know that you have a Harry Potter tattoo.
Whoa, I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. Do you have pics on your Insta, or?
I think his pics on his Insta are mostly not of him.
I kind of gathered that, but I was like, well, maybe. Maybe that's for maybe the tattoo pics are for the Imgur.
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 Imgur? Imgur?
Imager.
I mean, I don't know.
There's one of me in a hot tub looking all gangster and shit.
I've seen that one.
You look very serious. Very, very serious.
Seriously gangsta.
Trey, serious.
I have a feeling I would really like Germany.
Me too.
I have friends that have been to Germany and spent considerable time there.
Yeah, you have the Deathly Hollows. Nice. Like it. That's cool. I'm really harmless. Mostly harmless. Are there that many palm trees in Germany, or is that somewhere else?
Probably mostly not Germany.
I'm being silly. That was actually on a shooting trip? Oh, where was it? Or is that secret, super sneaky secret information?
Super sneaky secret. Secret double probation?
Secret. Okay.
No, you don't. No Animal House references in here?
Mm.
You guys don't get?
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to remove this. Am I? I think I am. That's a bummer. Trying not to screw these in and take them out too much. Because these thread into plastic.
Mallorca. Or Majorca. Which one? Because I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Mallorca. That's my understanding.
I think that's if you're speaking Spanish. It's pronounced Majorca. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, now I'm looking it up.
Oh, I
if you're
believe it.
speaking Spanish or Catalan, it's Mallorca to reflect the local spelling. Mallorca, when speaking English, it's perfectly acceptable to refer to the island by its translated name, Majorca. So the answer is both.
Fair. Fair.
Like tequila. Tequila. Tequila? No.
No, it's just tequila.
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 Oh, no, I want tequila and tacos.
I don't want tequila.
Tacos would be great.
Yeah,
skip the tequila.
It's not even. It's not even 1 p.m. here yet.
Yeah.
I don't want.
But it's
I don't
Sunday.
want tequila.
Just tacos.
Says the person from the northern Midwest.
Explaining pronunciation via text is hard. Jeff Leopard, hi friend.
What up, man?
Also, Nefarious Mensch, thank you for the sub.
Thank you so much, Nefarious Mensch, for that sub. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I have to do a lot of pronunciation work in my day job. So yes, it is very difficult.
Okay. So this one switch just wasn't snapped down all the way, but it was soldered in. So it was actually soldered in, not pushed in all the way. So it needed to be modified.
Indu says, I just finished rebuilding that sticky board from earlier with Holy Pandas and GMK Honeywell in a gray 5 degree 60%. Nice.
Just finished rebuilding that sticky board. Holy Pandas, GMK. Man, that's a beautiful board. I like
Sticky board is a goat keyboard name.
I like GMK Honeywell. I actually have a thing for it. I never bought it either. I should try and find an aftermarket set.
GMK Boing.
GMK what?
I said GMK Boing, but
Boing?
Boing.
Yeah.
Boing.
Sticky board is a goat keyboard.
It's a goat. Bleh.
But okay, so there should be.
Hopefully it's not eaten by goats. That would be
That'd
terrible.
be terrible. Yeah.
Don't feed your goats keyboards, guys.
Or GMK
Yow.
caps.
Or GMK caps. No, don't do that.
I mean, they can eat a lot of things. I'm pretty sure plastic and metal is not on the list of things that is safe for them.
Safe? No. Can they eat it? Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, they'll eat like
does it
license plates
blend?
and stuff.
Can a goat eat it?
Fair enough. Fair
That'd be a
enough.
really boring YouTube channel. Does it blend is a lot faster.
Can a goat eat it?
Can a goat eat it?
Give it a little bit of time.
Just give it some time. And some hot sauce or something. I don't know. Dude, I need a nice 65%. What do I need to keep an eye out for?
There's actually a fair number of options. Cyber Voyager, HMKB 65.
Did you get that link that I posted earlier, Bouncy, for the mech group buys? Keep an eye out on there. Here, I will repost. That keeps an eye on all of the live group buys for keycaps, boards, and switches.
Are you talking mech group buys?
The think 6.5
Think
V2 is in
6.5.
IC as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch. E6.5.
That heavy metal one has a 65%.
Bauer Chimeras should be coming out in the next couple months, I think. So those will be around.
Doc 2, yeah, that one is that's very nice. Keycap Blender is nice just for keycaps, but that one has everything. That Mech Group buys one. He wants to try for some Iron 165 extras.
Ooh, dude, I want one of those. When are they going to be avail? Any Iron 165 avail?
I will fight you. Penguin droppings. Such a violent penguin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. Like, I can ask Luke, I guess, when.
We could be like, hey, Luke, buddy, pal, friend.
Well, I don't think there's, like, a way to get in on an extra as a FNF at this point, but I do think that he would absolutely let us know when.
See, there's even a buff penguin that looks like looks like Luke
Buff penguin.
with all the muscles. I don't know. I don't think he would make you fight. Luke's a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think he would fight. I don't think he would make us fight either. But I'm okay with fighting, I guess, if we have to. I mean, I don't want to, but, you know. Throwing down, I guess.
Lightsabers at high noon.
Lightsabers. Not my weapon of choice. Doom doom. Yeah, right. Mineral Forex, no joke.
I don't even hear the music.
I like it too.
No, I do.
Yeah, the music's good. I guess I
That
could
does
pipe
kind
the
of go with
music
the board,
back to
with
you.
lights going on and off. I mean, you could.
Could what?
Nothing. Get the music come back. Oh, that's really loud.
Obviously this is up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, so it's kind of I don't really love these keycaps. I gotta be really honest. Like, they go in well enough, I guess.
I do like how that's cycling through all the RGBs though. That's nice.
It is kind of. I like it too. Kinda
Is it
nice.
set to do that, or can you
Well,
change
no, I'm
them
pretty
or
sure,
change
like-
the order?
I'm pretty sure these all change it. I just don't know how. This is like a raindrop thing.
Mm.
I don't know how to change it. There's instructions probably in there. It's just not that relevant to me. We didn't touch any of those, and they seem to all be working, so. I like that it has a
Well,
home
as
and an
long
end.
as they're working. Does what?
I like that it has a home and an end. This is a really important thing to me on 65s and 75s, because I really need there to be a home and an end.
Mineral Forex, thank you for subbing to Kailh Opes. We are going to start posting our content on June 9th. Our
thank
first
you, man.
couple of episodes. Let me get my episode list up here. One moment, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
dear.
so we've been recording content, but we haven't finished editing or doing any of that. So that's kind of the phase it's in, and we want to have a little bit of a backlog in case like we have to go on a break or something for a week or something like that. We want to make sure that we can
Or life
release
happens.
content to you guys. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now, but we have started recording, and we've recorded I think 3 episodes so far.
Yeah, we're on 3. So our first 3 episodes will be group buys. How do those work? We're going into the doing a deep dive into how the mechanical keyboard group buy process works. Our second episode is going to be keyboard layouts, and we're going to really go into the different types of mechanical keyboard layouts that are available. And then our third episode, we're going to look at keycaps in profile, like do a very, very specific talk about just keycaps and mounts and materials and things like that.
Yeah, and I think I don't know what most of our content is going to edit down to, but it's not going to be. It's pretty thought out, and well, some more than others, I guess. But we like outline it out, so we know roughly what we want to talk about in advance, but we don't like script it, so it's not.
Right.
It's not like.
We do try to get some questions in there to cover questions that somebody newer to the hobby might have, or to clarify certain points, but it's really very freeform.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of. I think that's really good because it's kind of just, you know, us being us.
And being goofy sometimes, because we like to do that.
Explain which keyboard will make me better at gaming and why my keyboards keep getting lost in the mail. No.
And don't forget which switch is fastest. Actually, we are looking at one of the next, the very next couple of episodes we're looking at filming will be like, we're looking at switches. We're going to do a deep dive into switches, a basic soldering keyboard video. And we're also going to look at things like cables and how to build a budget keyboard, because that's a really big question that we have a lot of people ask is how do I build a how do I get into the hobby? What's my
so in general, right, some of our content will be more just us sitting around and chatting, and then some of it will be us sitting around and chatting but with like a lot of visual aids. It kind of depends on the content. some content is better explained verbally and with the entertainment value of just us being a bunch of goofballs together. What?
Yes, there will definitely be some B-roll and some outtakes.
Yes.
I think there may have been an instance where both Josh and Jeff were impersonating turkeys.
And one of us was holding a chicken.
Definitely, an actual live chicken. That's a thing.
That is true. That's a real thing.
Bouncy asks, okay, can you tell people the best tactiles, which is the one you replaced with a linear right before soldering?
Oof. Ooh, brutal, man. Okay, so obviously there is a way to change those modes on a function layer. I don't know what button I just hit.
You just hit something.
But it works.
Doc, yes, some tutorials, some informational, some goofiness, some seriousness. Yeah, we're starting with keyboard content, but I think we're going to eventually expand into electronics as a whole, because I know that we've also talked about getting into sound setups and some other things like that, and maybe microcontrollers.
Oh, I turned off
Raspberry Pi and Arduino or things like that. So stay tuned. We're just getting this started.
So there's a way to turn off the Windows keys, which I just did. It's weird.
Nice. Mineral, thank you so much. That's really great. They're saying this has been the most fun stream all week. I'm looking forward to more.
I don't know how to turn the Windows keys back on or off.
You broke your board. You broke the board. What are you doing?
I didn't break it. It's just there's a way to turn that stuff on and off, and I don't know what it is.
Are there instructions in the packaging that came with it?
Oh, I'm sure there are.
I'm not going to say look it up. However.
Wow, that's really cool.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
No, I think it remembers its settings.
Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, that's fun.
Damn it.
Whoa.
There was a Windows key. Okay. Come here, you.
Mineral, we also stream on Wednesdays, though we may be moving that to Tuesday really soon. And yeah. There's also our Kailh and Opes channel, where we'll be starting uploading content June 9th. And all of the stream VODs also get posted to YouTube on I Am Me, You Are You on YouTube as well.
Yep, that's absolutely true.
Robo Keys, hi friend. RGB, yeah, this has all the R's, the G's, and the B's.
It does. It's a big fan of R's, G's, and B's. Apparently. Okay.
Penguin Dropping says, I mod for channels the same time he streams. Aw, sad
Penguin. I know.
I don't know how to multitask. Well,
sorry,
that
Penguin.
is why you can catch the vibe. Oh, we really like having you in chat though too, so maybe it'll be helpful on Tuesdays, because Tuesdays is pretty light for keyboard streams.
Yeah, so we are going to be moving the Wednesday to Tuesday. Like that's happening. So.
Do you have a date as to about roughly when? Or
I don't, but it'll be within the next couple weeks. Absolutely. In fact, it'll be really soon. I don't think it'll be Tuesday. I think it might be the next one. I have to look.
So maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Or no. Maybe not the coming week, but the one after.
Oh, so next week?
Yeah, it might be really, really soon.
That would be awesome. Bouncy says, remember, RGB, red gives you more FPS, green saves power, and blue makes your keyboard cooler. Those are true facts.
Yep, true facts. That should be a segment on our stream also.
True facts, where we say nothing but lies.
Yeah. True facts. Did you know that mechanical keyboards make you worse at things? Aww.
Aww. Did you know 205 grade 0 on toast is healthy?
Good for you. Good tasting and good for you.
Good. It's good and good for you.
It is not. Don't do that. Okay, so give me uno momento. I need to grab something very, very quick.
That's Spanish.
Specifically, I hear a cat doing something that it should not be doing. TSC, if you wouldn't mind for one moment, keeping these guys company. Appreciate
I can. And Mineral,
BRB.
I think, figured out your issue with the keyboard. Hold function and escape. But we'll try that after he deals with his naughty kitty. Found the manual. Very nice. So chat, what would you like to talk about while we're waiting? Josh has gone quick post some membrane keywords. Yes, all of them. Do it. But if you do have keyboard picks that you want to post, feel free to post those in our Discord. That is actually linked. The link actually works. I didn't think it worked. It was broken for a while. We fixed it. Or Josh must have fixed it. Ooh, I'm sorry. Getting a little tired here. I'm going to type on my Roamer G switches. Where's my Logitech Pro? Linear greater than tactile while Josh is gone. Yeah, shh, don't tell him. Oh, guys, I think we might be getting a little kitty friend. Look. Oh. Shh. Oh, dear. Here he comes.
Sorry, guys. Kitties, being all good. All right, so we have an awesome mechanical keyboard. Wait, is it Josh or Cal? It's either one. You can call me either one.
It's both.
But I don't really go by Cal anywhere.
No.
Except on Cal and Opes.
Yeah. That's because there are 2 Opes and 1 Cal.
And Opes is really plural, yeah, so it's, it's a thing.
So if you want background on the name, we can definitely talk about the name background, but I think we're getting close to the time of having a typing test.
Oh, I think we're there. Pretty much. And I'm gonna do so bad with this keyboard. I can already tell. Like centering on the switches and stuff is like impossible. Also, I need this. Where's bees? I didn't listen to the sound test yet.
You should listen to the sound test.
I will, but it'll be off stream. Mostly, I did save it. I did open it in a tab, but mostly I can't like play it on the stream very well. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, so let's see.
Even with all of your sound wizardry, you can't do that?
Well, I can. It would take me time to set it up so everybody else could listen to it, and
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you going to use that one or type? What's the other one? Type.io?
I think we're going to use this for our actual official type test right now.
Okay. Pause the music.
But I'm down to use some of the others.
I think that's the one Nathan uses. Monkey type is best.
I'm gonna try. So let me mute the rest of the sound in here. Okay, get it as quiet as I can. Turn off our little ultrasonic. Come on.
Make sure the kitties aren't being silly outside the door.
Yeah, they're not. Not for the moment. Okay. Monkey type is best. I mean, there's a bunch of really good ones. But feel free to post links to the ones you want.
If you want to guess at what the words per minute will be, type that in the chat.
Oof.
Nice.
I don't think I'm gonna do very well on this board. I gotta be honest. This is it's not angled, and the flat keys are real hard to find.
I actually love that layout.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna significantly reduce the typing speed. So let me turn off our sounds. What do you say?
69. Oh!
Ooh, penguin droppings 35. Ouch. That hurts my soul. I hope it's faster than that.
That's lowballing so that she wins.
It is gonna be pretty low. So here's compressor and sound things off, and we'll mute this.
Yes, I'm on to you.
So you're on to me.
The Price is Right rules. Close as you can get without going over.
So these are the stabilized caps, but I want you guys to hear.
Is the compressor still on?
No. So there's a little bit of sound, and the space bar has the most. So I'm going to try and mute that out a little bit with a little bit more lube after this, but I really don't want to delay the responsiveness of it. So there may not be a way to get rid of all of the rattle here, but all right, you guys ready?
Y'all ready for this?
Come on. Also, back is weird. So we're totally
Also,
redoing.
you've got caps lock on.
Yeah, that's why we're redoing.
Redo right off the bat. Penguin, you're right.
Really bad. Yeah, 56. Like, it's really hard to not oh, RoboKeys, sorry. It's really hard to find the like to like get
Penguin
into
actually
it.
Won.
Did she? Oh no. Well, we'll try one more time.
I actually don't hate the sound of that. It's not my favorite.
You totally distracted
but it's not
me.
terrible. Me? Sorry. Use monkey type. Try that for next time.
Tried 66. Yeah, it's really, really weird. Okay, so monkey type.
It's a lot closer.
Monkey type.
You got pretty close to in-use number.
Oh my god. And monkey type.
You've got a request to show the side profile.
Oh yeah, I'll totally show it to you. 100% flat.
Is flat.
I've
monkey
never
dash type.
So I've
we've
never
got a link.
used
Bouncy
monkey
gave
type.
us a link.
Is it? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay.
See, I used to use a keyboard exactly like that for work.
Oh
Wait,
my.
I mean with that profile, not without the RGBs. I would think it'd be better than a laptop keyboard, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be a weird one.
You said that one's Bluetooth though too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's fun. Bouncy, I think you're right.
Oh my god. Whoa. What the hell? Okay, this is so...
You can change the theme on the top. Snook. Kick you. Oh.
That was really bad. So it was really weird because I started backspacing and like got off because it let me go back to the previous word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never used this
That's
before.
kind of cool. I like that.
I do kind of like
layout.
it. I do kind of like it. I really hate how inaccurate I am with this keyboard.
You can change the theme, I guess, at the top of it. I don't know. So it's pretty cool that it's customizable. And there's not extra stuff on the screen to distract you. I think the words per minute tests are a little bit off anyway. All of the themes are GMK sets themes. That's cool.
Yeah, so once I got used to the way that that worked, it was a little bit easier. You had 123 there. That's really good, man.
Wow.
That's way better than I'm getting anytime ever, really. 80 is probably the fastest I've ever regularly typed. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's not this is a pretty difficult keyboard right now. I think I could get 80 right now on plenty of other boards. This is just an extremely difficult board.
Click the gear at the top. What does the gear at the top do? Oh, you can change it to different GMK set layouts.
That's funny.
That's cool. Or in the style. So, I don't know. I think the words per minute tests are a little bit off because, like, I get really anxious when I do those, so I mess up more than when I'm just, like, typing normally. Scroll to the bottom. To the bottom.
This is the bottom.
I think when they meant when you're in the little gear, click the gear again. Go on back to the gear page. Scroll to the bottom.
Ooh.
Choose your own adventure set.
What's
Like,
my favorite here? Ooh,
Modern Dolce is in there.
probably 9009.
8008 is in there. Oh, Bingsu's in there too.
That's cool. I like it. Okay. Yeah, sometimes RNG gives you lots of two-letter words. Totally. That's totally a thing. Okay. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it is totally doable to type fairly fast here, right? I'll give you guys an over-the-shoulder view. This is a very small board with a very skinny profile. It's completely flat. It doesn't... There is a ever so slight angle, but it's like 1 degree maybe. It's very,
Compare
very...
that to Rukia.
Yeah, I mean, if you put Rukia next to it, which technically is a smaller layout, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Rukia is basically a 60% plus, and this is a 75.
You could throw that little guy in a laptop or a tablet bag.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually do appreciate these boards for some of their characteristics.
For sure.
Yeah, like I'm not hating
Or
it all the way,
applications,
right?
rather.
I'm not hating it all the way at all. Like, it has value. I definitely believe that to be true. They may not be for me, but they have some value. Yeah, 9009 and Moto are freaking awesome sets. In fact, I can't wait for 9009 GMK 9009 to finally be here. I don't know, man. Like, I don't have a use for this board, but I could see owning one and using it for something.
I could see using it if you're traveling a lot and writing.
Sure.
Or if you just
I don't personally like these dark yellows. I was actually missing keystrokes because of how heavy they are, which is weird. But just however they're arranged, I didn't really work for me, which is crazy because I usually type like crazy heavy. Yeah, so hopefully you guys had a good time watching the stream today.
We asked last time, but I want to check with this stream too. Do you guys like having the mod on voice versus active in the text chat? Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty curious about this myself.
Yes, because you keep a fun chat.
Nice, thank you.
I will scream and kick if you're not here next time. Aw.
Oh.
Thanks, Bouncy.
Well, don't do. I mean, if she can't make one sometime, that would suck.
That would suck. That would be sad. You keep chat up while he's working on something. Yeah, I'm trying.
That's
like
nice.
I try to keep focused on you guys while he's like dealing with a problem.
Yeah. So I don't know who we're gonna raid right now.
Is there anybody?
Yeah, Alexatos and Top Clack are both. I think we'll raid Top Clack. A lot of you guys probably have dipped out already, but wait, Propsy is streaming right now.
Propsy.
I'm gonna do. I think for right now I'm gonna do Top Clack. I don't have Propsy already. I haven't like.
And eventually, guys, I will have better sound.
Didn't even realize that was
I just don't have my.
Maybe we'll do Propsy.
The stuff is ordered.
Propsy's not live, right?
It's just not here yet.
I do not see Propsy live.
Thanks, Doc.
Why is it Propsy?
It's nice to see you too.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. I really, really do. Thanks for jumping in.
Penguin clicked posted the link for Propsy.
Okay. Well, we will.
Thank you.
We will send them Propsy's way. How about that? Guys, thanks so much for joining in on the stream, for checking out this weird build that we did today. I don't recall what we're doing next, but it'll be something fun. Probably not an OEM.
Fun.
Probably not an OEM.
Yay.
First stream. Yeah, we'll definitely give it to him. All right, so
thank you guys again for all of your time. Seriously, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Definitely stay in the raid just to check out Fropsy, another community member. Yeah, say hi. And if you guys aren't already following or subbed here, please consider going up into that corner up there and doing that thing. I really appreciate it. Head on over to our other socials. Do the same on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. We would really appreciate it. And then also, when you get a chance, check out Kailh and Opes and do the same there. That YouTube channel is going to have a bunch of content on it. We've got a bunch of educational stuff lined up. We've already been recording, and we look forward to engaging you guys here and there and on Jeff's stream too. We love you guys.
Lingalandia has started streaming as well on Saturday evenings. So if you guys want to catch him, he does great content and has some Keeb ASMR going on for people. So check Jeff out as well, Lingalandia on Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, guys.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving. Nobody can see me.
Bye, guys.
Derp. Bye, everyone.
It's having a hard time letting me read Propsy for whatever it's worth. Sorry, guys. We will get it. There it is. Later, guys.
Yay.